on funnier a second time.
What is up? We are back. It is Sunday, October 5th, and the Giants have a chance of playing, for now, 1 week of relevant football. I mean, not really. They could get to 2-3, which is one step away from 3-3, someplace they haven't even been close to in so long. Bagel Squad, I hope you're here. Everybody, it is time for New York Giant football. Jackson Dart taking his second start of the year. And we are playing what many are saying is a trap game. A lot of people are saying this could possibly be trouble. Bagel Squad, where are you at? I do not have a bagel currently, though. I have chicken wings. Today might be a chicken wing day. Maybe, I don't know. If we don't do well, I will go upstairs and get a bagel. What's up, Case? How you doing? But there's got to be some type of food, right, with the game. And today is chicken wings, but also bagels, because bagels got us our first win. But if the chicken wings work, then we might become the chicken wing squad. I don't know. But these are like garlic Parmesan chicken wings here. Check these out. All right, listen. I am worried about this game. I'll be 100% honest with you. I'm worried about the Saints, and a lot of people are saying this is a trap game. A ton of people have said that the Saints are the best 0-4 team in football. And the Giants are currently sniffing their own shit after that first win. They're like, oh, we beat the Chargers. You know, that is a playoff game. We're just going to huff our own farts out of a jar, and we're going to act like we're all of a sudden a competent football team, which is not the case. They came into that game last week 0-3. They surprised a lot of people with that win, but it is the NFL. It is the NFL where a lot of weird shit happens. Speaking of weird shit, the Vikings. Am I frozen? What's going on? What you guys saying? I'm not seeing that it's frozen. MKI, let me know. Guys, let me know if it's frozen, but it should not be. It should not be lagging. Jared Bruss with the $2. I picked the Saints to win. Press 1 in the chat. Jared, I'm going to disagree with you. Press 1 in the chat if the internet is not good. Is anyone saying anything? Are we streaming? What the hell? Are we live? No issues, right? Okay. We're back. Okay, yeah, I saw there was lag for a second, but we're back. All right, Giants kickoff. Spencer Rattler's going to take over for the New Orleans Saints. I'm seeing a bunch of ones here. Let me see. You guys are, it's working on. Okay, I'm live, but there's a little lag. Beastie says he's behind. Hold on, let me refresh this real quick. I might have to come back for a second. Hopefully it doesn't. It does. Okay. No, it says, all right, we're back. We're back. It missed a couple of chats, but I think StreamYard has had an issue. Anyways, Spencer Rattler throws it to the right. It is now 2nd and 10. And there, everyone's saying video's choppy. And BC saying it's caught up. I'm fucking pissed at the internet here. This is ridiculous. 2nd and 10. Spencer Rattler under center. 2 receivers to his left. He's going to hand it off to the running back, and he's going to be stopped at the line. Number 11. All right. Hey, what's up, Phylin? I think everyone's saying that we're good right now. Everyone's saying that it's back up and running. Who did they just hand it to? Bellis Jones? Oh, Bellis Jones. One of the coolest names in all of sports. Bellis Jones. What's up, everybody? We got 90, no audio now. Now they're saying no audio. What the fuck, man? I hate StreamYard sometimes. All right, there's a false start on the Saints. This is a good start. Can you hear me? Now they're saying you can't hear me. Now, this should be fine. Bruss is saying there's audio. It looks like Penn State right now. That's funny. And then Beastie says stream is skipping for me. What can I do? What can I do? All right, Spencer Rattler on 3rd and 11 drops back. They try to get to him, and that is going to be broken up. A PBU by Holland. Dre Holland breaks it up, and the Giants will get off the field, and that's a good start to the game. Okay, they're saying audio is fine, but laggy. I'm having technical issues. Thank you guys for being patient with me right now. We're having them technical issues. Let me see if there is something that is eating up my internet. Yeah, the video freezes at some points. Kevin says 5's stream is having more issues than this year as the Saints punted away. And they're saying the video is bad, and Oshevsky's going to let it bounce, and it's going to be downed at the Giant 40. Excellent start for the Giants. They get a 3 and out, and they're going to start from their own 40s. Oh, on my other streams. Are there other downloads? I'm not downloading anything. I don't know what's going on. I've tried many times. I hate this fucking internet. It's really annoying. How do I? He says it's reminds me of when I used to Skype my girlfriend 20 years ago. All right, John's gonna take over. Jackson Dart out with the ball in shotgun formation. He fakes the handoff to Scattaboo, throws it out to Wandarius Toney, and he's gonna pick up 5 off the little bubble screen to the right. I don't have any more bagels. I got chicken wings, Cole. All right, apparently the stream is working again. It's working now. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for being patient. This is an extension of a dumpster fire. Jackson Dart looks over the middle. He's going to hit Bellinger for about 15 yards. He's dropped down, but the ball came loose at the end. But I think they're going to call him down. They're calling him down. It was a gain of about 15. Cameron K says 20 years ago, we listened to this on the radio. Yeah. The morning game, the Vikings beat the Browns. Oh, yeah. Bellinger was clearly down. So Giants will start it again. A 15-yard pass from Jackson Dart to Daniel Bellinger. Now Dart under center on the Saints 40-yard line. Fakes the handoff to Scattaboo. Scattaboo runs out of the pattern. Dart sees nothing. He's going to take it off up the middle, and he picks up 7. He gets hit late, and they're not going to call a penalty. He just his head ran into the shin of the defender right there. Bagel Squad, what's up? The Katie Cat says, I'll share my blondies with you. Homemade fresh apples. Hey, who doesn't love blondies? Giants again moving the ball now on the Saints 35, opening drive, 2nd and 4. Dart takes the shotgun snap, hands it off. Now Scattaboo, first run of the game. He's going to pick up a first down. That's a gain of 5, and the New York Giants are in business. As Hamar 47 says, P for the wings. P for the wings. Texans already in the red zone, according to Crazy Frankie. All right, we got 113 people here. Please like and subscribe. We're going to hang out and have fun on the interwebs. And just, you're among friends here, everybody. If you chose to watch me, I love you. It's a mutual feeling. The J is silent. New business ideas, 5 points bagels. Ooh, isn't that a thing in New York, in the 5 points neighborhood? Yes, MK, please be patient. We're currently having technical issues right now. I don't know why the internet's not working properly. 1st and 10, New York Giants on the Saints 30. Giants have not faced a third down yet on this drive. Jackson Dart takes a shotgun snap, fakes the handoff again, throws it out to Wandarius Toney, who makes a man miss and then gets tackled a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Darren Waller. Is Darren Waller on the Saints still? Boy, what a bad move that was for the New York G-Men. I believe they traded something for him. That's what they traded for him, and then he made a cringe divorce video for Kelsey Plum. 2nd and 4 now. Dart under center. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Scattaboo in the backfield behind him. Dart changing the signals at the line of scrimmage. Looking, takes the snap, hands it off, pitch to the left for Scattaboo, and he initially breaks 1 or 2 tackles, picks up 2. This will be the first third down that the Giants face on their opening possession. It'll be 3rd and 2. In other games, they're all kind of 0-0 at the moment, but bleeding clock. Broncos and Eagles are tied. Texans and Ravens are playing. Dolphins, Panthers. That's a mini tank bowl. 3rd and 2 now. Dart again changing plays at the line of scrimmage. He has never played in an NFL game in New Orleans. Really loud. Here comes the shotgun snap, and he throws it into coverage. Wan'Dale Robinson is claiming that he got there early, and the flag comes out as they're going to call pass interference. Let's see what happens here. He did not have enough yardage to gain the first down. It is now 7-0 Texans, by the way. And Miami's up. Why is my internet is slow? Let me go to ESPN. Here's the flag. Pass interference, defense. Spot foul, automatic first down. New York Giants now moving the ball. They overcome the third down situation. As yes, the Texans are up 7-0. Dolphins up 3-0 on the Panthers. And Brian Dumbbell, my coach. What are you doing? Shouldn't you be coaching the game, Brian? Come on now, bagels, everybody. 1st and 10 now, New York Giants. On the 20, barely at, yeah, they're in the red zone on the 19. Dart fakes a handoff, fakes another handoff, looking to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Daniel Bellinger inside the 1. Comes down with it. The New York Giants are in business. Nice throw from Jackson Dart. We are moving the ball. 1st and goal. Wow, into right over the top. Oh, and that was incomplete. That's an incomplete pass. That's going to be quickly reviewed and overturned. I can't believe that they're not going to throw the challenge flag here. Snap the ball. Yeah, they'd be smart to challenge that. That was not a catch. I was not close to a catch. Brian Dumbbell says, Kalima. Jams fist into Russell Wilson's chest. Kalimaha pulls Dangerwich out through Wilsuck's sternum. Kalimaha keeps pulling Dangerwiches out of random spots in Wilsuck's body. And then he eats it. He's just like, Kalima. The Jets are leading the Cowboys. Wow. If the Cowboys lose to the Jets. So Bellinger does make a football move, but the ball comes out at the last second. So I'm not sure. It looks like he really didn't complete the process down to the ground. He did catch it and get 2 feet and make a football move, but he kept falling, and he did not know that he had not completed it. Now, Dable's not pissed that it's incomplete. He's pissed that they didn't get up to the line and snap it. They should have just run a play, because the net effect now is going to be they're going to have to back up to the 19, and it'll be 2nd and 10 if they deem this to be incomplete. What it looked like is he caught it, got 2 feet down, made a football move, but as he was making that move, it appeared that the ball was coming loose. Joe Grandel is saying, Saints fan, we are going to lose. It's very early. Now, if the Cowboys lose to the Jets, Scooter will never hear the end of it. Never. We got chicken wings here. Last week was bagels. What are you guys eating today? Look at these wings right here. I'm going to show you some wings. Right here. Got a little ranch sauce on it. I'm going to mute it because I'm going to eat this wing. So you don't have to hear me eat it. But look at this thing. This is a chicken wing. Ain't no thing, but a chicken wing. We got bagel. Oh, Josh got pizza. People are eating homemade stuff now. Russell Wilson answering Brian Dumbbell. I'm num shiva. Get stuffed into cryostasis pod by Brian Dumbbell. Yep. Oh, they kept it upheld. Oh my goodness. I guess they deemed it a fumble out of bounds. What world is this in? Dart looking, throws wide open in the back of the end zone. It is Theo Johnson with a New York Giant touchdown. I cannot believe they upheld that call. Jackson Dart rams that ball right into the fucking Saints' throat. Taste that like I'm tasting chicken wings, bagels, and wings. It is a new thing. And there's Jackson Dart's mom right there. As Liam Loftus giving the wing sign. What's up? Throw the wings. As the Giants score first blood. And they kick it right through. Giants are up 7-0 in the first quarter. A wonderful opening sequence for the New York Football Giants, even though they play in New Jersey. I don't know why they are called the Football New York Giants. The New York Jets also play in New Jersey. Oh, come on, man. New York Giants up 7-0. All right, let's delete this right here. What else can we delete? We can not this so far. Nope, not that. Giants are up. Yeah, just a lot of people had Scadaboo scoring that first touchdown. Alcide says, so the key is for you to eat good finger food. Got it. Hey, finger food sounds good as a noun. As a verb, we don't need that shit. Don't finger your food. Do not finger your food. Broncos fucked the ball, apparently. All right, other scores. Raiders up 3-0 on Daniel Jones and the Colts. Cowboys trailing the Jets 3-0, but you know they're going to score. Broncos apparently have fucked the ball. They're tied at 0 still. Panthers trailing the Dolphins 0-3. And the Ravens, rough season for the Ravens. If they lose to the Strouds, case sage advice from 5, don't finger your food. Yes. Every stream, Adam just advertised a different. Yeah, if you want wings, go get wings. All right. We are up 7-0. New York Giants. What happened to my overlay? Here we go. First quarter. Giants strike first blood. Like the old movie with Sylvester Stallone. How many of you have seen First Blood? The movie. I thought it was incomplete. Oh, it's a turnover in Philly. Okay. There are other games going on, but we're concentrating on the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. A game of our times. It's against a 1-3 Giants squad and an 0-4 Saints squad. Mark Sanchez. Thank you, Izzy, for bringing this up. Mark Sanchez allegedly was in Indy. He's supposed to be calling the game today. Got into an altercation with somebody. Apparently, they knew each other, or they were saying it was some initial reports said it was a robbery attempt, but then it started to be isolated that Sanchez was the aggressor. And then so Sanchez apparently beefed. Then it was a delivery driver, I think. Something to the effect of they kind of knew each other. They got into an argument. Sanchez attacked him. The dude stabbed him. Sanchez is in the hospital, and he's obviously not working the game today, but he was also arrested as a result of that altercation. Brian Dembo, I wish I could just dump him into the lava temple of doom style, but I need to figure out if it was something besides the danger witches that let him resurrect. He's also my best backup somehow. Yeah, I don't know how he's ahead of on the chart of Jameis Winston. We got beef, motherfuckers. 1st and 10, Saints, and there's a flag on the play, a direct snap to Alvin Kamara, and there's a flag on the play that might be an illegal formation or illegal shift. Let's see here. Here comes the ref. He's got a lot of gear on for a ref. Offsides. Offense. The offense lined up offsides, and they're going to back up. Rashid Shaheed, the coolest name in the NFL. I could say that all day. Rashid Shaheed, Travis Williams. Random fact, Sanchez tried to take my cousin out in high school, and she turned him down. Wow. Now they're saying Sanchez entered the wrong car. That could be also. I don't know all the details. I've been away. I was at a wedding. Spencer Rattler pitches it out to the right to Kamara, who's going to make two guys miss. He's going to pick up about 10 on 1st down. Great run by Alvin Kamara there. So the Giants take 1st and 15 and turn it into 2nd and 5 by missing a couple tackles. Good blocking up front, but looks like Cordell Flott did not do a good job there tackling as he eventually gets tackled down. Broncos are up 3-0. They just scored a field goal. Apparently, Mark Sanchez was drunk when this happened. Rattler, 2nd and 4 after the penalty. 8:36 left to go in the 1st quarter. Hands it off. Kamara again, but this time he's stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. It is Abdul Carter in on the tackle. Instantly grabs and forces Kamara down to the ground. Not much blocking there in front as Kamara just swam inside the right tackle. As Carter, rather, just swam inside the right tackle. Apparently, the Ravens have notched a field goal here. Shane Bowen, the New York Giants defense, consistently in the bottom of the rankings, but that doesn't matter right now. It's 3rd and 5. Rattler under shotgun is going to toss it up to nobody, and the receiver gets hauled down, and multiple flags come in. There was an INT, however, unnecessarily brought down by the defender, the receiver, who appeared to have slipped and fall. However, are they going to say that the ball was tipped? They're calling pass interference. They might challenge this because the ball was tipped. They're going to look at this. Let's look at this. Now, obviously, the Chris Olave was hauled down. He was brought down, but Rattler was the ball. No, the ball wasn't even close to being tipped. What is Dable fucking talking about? What is he even talking about? What the fuck? And that pass interference was completely unnecessary. He wasn't beat. He wasn't, he did not have to touch it. And now the Saints are at midfield. as their backup running back, Kendre Miller, takes the snap and picks up about 3. Yes, the Mark Sanchez story is like the Ray Lewis stabbing, but in reverse. It's crazy. Yeah, Mark, I still don't have all the details of what happened. All right. Rattler now in the shotgun, takes a snap. Giants rushing hard. He throws it and completes it. It looks like that's Olave for a first down. Going to be calling Chris Olave's name a lot. The Giants had an interception. They didn't need to commit pass interference on that play. Mark wasn't wearing a white suit. Apparently, Deontay Banks hauled down his receiver, and it wasn't necessary. 3rd and 1, Rattler under center on the Giants 40. He's going to tush push it and pick up a first down. 191 people here. Hopefully the stream is now working without delay. We were having issues with that early in the stream. Hopefully the internet is caught up and is not bothering us right now. But yes, Mark Sanchez will be the lol cow of the week, having stabbed a delivery driver or an Uber driver. Oh, it literally lagged as I just said. Lagged. My bad. I don't know what is going on. 1st and 10 now. Kayvon Thibodeau gets blown off of his rush as Rattler finds Vele. Nesquick checking in. Have the Giants lost yet? They have not. The lag is back. See, as soon as I bring it up, the lag is back. I still have technical issues in the video 5. Aside from that, it's just annoying. Let me see if I can open this door and maybe that'll change things. 2nd and 4, Giants facing a Saints offense, and that's going to be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Alvin Kamara picks up about 1. It's going to set up 3rd down. All right, I'm seeing if opening this door is going to help. We've had internet issues. Perhaps that will help. We're just getting some interference. Yep, there it is, chair. If you're here, if you're still watching me, even with the technical difficulties, you're a real one. For sure. 192 people watching. Rattler takes the shotgun snap. Cross back throws, and he finds his receiver over there. Giants have a lot of holes in the defense currently, and that's Rashid Shaheed with a first down. I'm blaming Xfinity. Now, the problem is this house is really big, and the router is on the 1st floor, and I'm in a corner of a room. I added a Wi-Fi extender, and it says that we get good internet down here. It looks like a busted play there for Rattler, who on 1st down tries to keep it himself and runs it to about the Giant 22. So it'll be 2nd and 8 here. Hell yeah, we're real. Hell yeah, you guys are the best. No, Grassi's not reacting to the Jets Cowboys. Yeah, Bruss is listening to me. No one's watching me. Why would you want to see my face? 2nd and 8, Rattler takes a shotgun snap. It's a screen out to the right, and Olave is going to make another guy miss. Giant tackling has been horrible as the Saints pick up 1st down, and this is not good. Mom! The meatloaf! Meatloaf! Mom! Mom, meatloaf! Oh, Grassi's only doing Sunday Night Football? Yeah. I think the Packers have already played. Is that correct? Or they have a bye week. Yeah. He's only doing the prime time. He doesn't need to go kill himself here. 1st and 10. Handoff to Taysom Hill and Abdul. No, Kayvon Thibodeau is right there for a loss of 3. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Kayvon Thibodeau reads the play absolutely correctly as they hand it to Taysom Hill, and Thibodeau is all over it. All over it. Someone say Meatloaf. Ma. Great movie. Wedding Crashers. All right. 2nd and 14. Rattler from the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. 1 running back, pocket collapsing around him, and the ball is dropped by Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara drops the ball, and it is now 3rd and 14. Giants might be able to get out of this and hold to a field goal attempt. Haven't heard much from Leonard Williams or anybody else yet in this game, but it is still early. 3rd and 14. There's Kellen Moore, Saints offensive coordinator, versus Shane Bowen, much maligned Giants defensive coordinator. And here we go. 3rd and 14. Rattler takes the snap. Carter comes off the edge, and it's another short pass underneath. And that's going to be stopped, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Guys, I have a piece of food in my teeth that I have to get out, and I will be right back. Talk to the chair. It is annoying the shit out of me. I cannot talk right at my phone. All right, this is peak 5 points here. Peak 5 points energy. I had to go back and pull food out of my teeth because I ate a chicken wing before the game, and I had chicken wing shit in my teeth. All right, Giants now leading 7-3. They hold and prevent the Saints from scoring a game-tying touchdown. Who's better, Chiefs or Jaguars? Good question. I know who's not better at saying Duval. Liam Cohen. Duval. Hold on. We got to hit this then. We got to hit this. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere.
Duval. 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 Duval.
Hell yeah. It's fucking excellent. Dregs is playing Madden 24 while Madden 24, isn't that 2 years old? Yes, you put the glaze on the blondies. Go for it. Katie Cat. Tree, use that. Yeah, that's yeah, it sounds like Perna a little bit. A little Perna man. We got 183 people here. Please like the stream. Love y'all. I'm sorry about the technical difficulties. Not my fault. The internet sucks in this basement. My bad. My bad. Completely my fault. Okay. Giants up 7-3. Happy Sunday to you all. For those who celebrate every Sunday, that is an NFL Sunday, only 6 months out of the year. Do we get these special days where we get to watch football? Sometimes it's really bad. Sometimes it's incredibly annoying. Benny Hath says this basement is a fucking prison. What? I blame Starlink. Nah, it's Xfinity. I need a better router. This is what it is. Giants to take the kickoff here from number 19. Who is their kicker? Who is the Saints kicker? That is Blake Grupe. Grupe. And there's the kick, and it's fielded by Olszewski, who's going to bring it about to the 25 and the 29-yard line. What do you guys think of the new kickoff? What do you guys think? Do you like it? Is it better? Get a gaming router. Tell my mom. No, the internet is coming in good. It's just the house is so thick, it's very difficult for it to make its way down here. And it sucks. It super sucks. Internet sucks, and I'm tired of it. Giants taking over, up 7-3 with the ball. 1st and 10, minute 34 left in the first quarter. Fakes a handoff to Cam Scatterbook. Passes over to Daniel Bellinger. Dart is finding his receivers well so far. I can't move the router to the basement. They ran fiber into the house, but it's it only comes in at the first floor. So I'd have to have a recall, a reinstall. 2nd and 2 now. Giants from their own 38. It's a handoff to Scatterbook. He's going to pick up first down and more. Picks about 7, and he's about at midfield on the Giants 45. Another first down, New York Giants. I do have a Wi-Fi extender. The download speed here, I'll show you guys. In fact, I'll show you what we're working with here. I'll show you what we got. By the way, Giants looking. Dart has all day, but the pass is broken up at the line of scrimmage. Let me share the screen with you. All right, we got speed test all set up here. Watch. Let's see what we got here in terms of download speed. Should be fine. Okay, I mean, it's not great. It's 156, 157. And yeah, that's not good. 100, 109. It's not great, but upload is ass here. Upload's going to be ass. As Dart takes a snap, looking, he's under trouble, gets outside to the right. A couple guys fall down. He's going to take off, and he's going to pick up a first down and more. And he's down to the 30. Wow, elusive escape. And look how bad the upload speed. Yeah, 22.9. That's pathetic. That's pathetic. So, yeah, I need a new router. Range extenders are scams. Yeah, I might need to upgrade the router. And that's the end of the first quarter as the Giants are up 7-3 and are in business in Saints territory. Saints do not look good right now. If you're a Saints fan, I am not going to say I feel sorry for you, because I don't. If you are a fan of any other team besides the New York Giants, I never feel sorry for you. Unless, who do I actually feel sorry for? I don't feel sorry for Browns fans. Though I should. You have to order it, Xfinity, Brandon. You have to order it through, and it's a lot of times they're if you're going to enlarge your Wi-Fi, get a mesh. How do I do that? How do I enlarge the Wi-Fi? Is that a bigger router? Is that like a router and a system? Because then if you buy a new router, right, like you have to register that router with Xfinity, because now they don't like it when you use your own equipment. And yeah, they're saying get your own router, but then you have to register that router. And it's like, because they don't like the ISPs don't like you using your own stuff. They don't like you being smart. A mesh is a set of routers that all use the same Wi-Fi ID, so it's seamless. That makes sense. So it's like the router and the extenders all together. That would make sense. You saying you need an Eero setup? Who wants to come to my house and set all this shit up? Yeah, Xfinity, nice name, shit provider. It's like I gotta pay someone, and it's like mesh networks also work. You can connect your Wi-Fi router to your router as if they were computers. Oh, well, that's great. I wish I had that. But these things seem like solvable things that a lot of people just don't have time to do. And you could probably run a whole business, and it's simple, but you know, people are too lazy to go figure it out when they're actually really easy. Will mama provide the Thai food? Of course. There's no Spectrum dealer in Virginia. I wish they gave you more options when you sign up for Xfinity, because they don't. They just give you one shitty router. You have a large house. You know, fortunately for my mom, she has a very big house. And but on the flip side is we get shitty internet, or we have a router that can't really handle it. No, we do not have bagels iceberg. This time we went with the chicken wings. Dart from the shotgun, blitz coming, and it's eaten up alive again. Dart throws it, and it's caught by Darius Slayton at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to pick up 17, and the Giants are in business as he runs over a camera person, a camera girl on the sideline, a camera woman, kicked her in the head. But Dart again, this time, you know, it looks like he was going to step up. He threw the ball across his body to Slayton, who alertly picked up like he was about to get tackled for a loss, but he had Slayton to his left, much like a basketball player. He just chucks it over to the right, and the Giants are in business in the red zone. Dart doing it with his legs and his arm. 1st and 10, shotgun sends Wandarius Toney in motion, keeps it himself on the option play, picks up about 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from in the Saints red zone. A touchdown would be nice. Katie Cat says, mamas are the best. Mine did my laundry and baked me cookies while I lived in her basement a few years ago. Yeah. This is a temporary situation. So, guys, I got to tell you, at halftime, I'm going to tell you, don't leave at halftime. I got to tell you about the wedding that I went to this weekend. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Dart, handoff. Scattaboo tries to dance a little bit. Only picks up about 1. It's going to be 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd down. Other scores. Colts now picked up a touchdown over the Raiders. They're up 7-3. Cowboys have tied it up against the Jets. Eagles and Broncos tied. The Broncos could win this game. Dolphins up 10-0 on the Panthers. Panthers are pathetic. And the Texans are up 10-3. Dart from the shotgun, 3 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. That's the tight end, Bell. And Scattaboo to his left takes a shotgun snap. Here he goes, throws it over the middle, and it's wide open. Touchdown, Daniel Bellinger. Let's go, New York Giants. No, that's Theo Johnson with the touchdown. Sorry, folks. The Giants are in business. What is happening? This looks like New York Giant football. Jackson Dart is here, and he is leading this team to a 14-3 lead. And yes, Brandon, Theo Johnson was deep in my doghouse. Now he is contributing because my boy, Jackson Dart, finding this fool. Finding him as the Giants go up. 14-3. William Downs hits him with the bagel. We also have wings. What we're going to do is, how about we add a new food every week until we just have a spread? And then at the end, every time they win, it'll be called the winning spread. And we'll just eat that at Thanksgiving. We'll eat that at Thanksgiving. Jackson Dart is very good currently. Yes, I am in an Xfinity territory. Let me turn the volume down a little bit here. How's the stream doing? Is it still lagging? I'm sure it's still lagging. Those problems just don't fix themselves on their own. That's unfortunate about the world. Problems just don't go away. Sports Talk Chud says Giants will be 4-1 with Dart. He could be offensive rookie of the year. He still has a chance to be offensive rookie of the year. And here come the questions. William Downs, appreciate the wings. Trey Barton, why the hell didn't the Giants started Dart from the beginning? Good question. Case is saying it's not lagging as bad at the beginning. The beginning was awful. Felicia Jedine. Did I say that right? Gendine. The only good thing about Xfinity is the bundle deal with the mobile phone packages. Yes, you can get hooked up with the phones. Ricky Peck, a Rangers fan, who saw that he's saying 94 because that was a long time ago. Last time the Rangers won a cup was in 1994. I was a senior in high school. Who is this team and where did the Giants go? I don't know, but I like this. I like this. I like what the Giants are doing. It makes you wonder why Russ was out there at all. Makes you wonder why Russ was starting in the first place. It's annoying and it sucks. What is this thing? What is this causing me to? Oh, I get it. What is this? Oh, okay. Maybe what I should do is I don't know. Giants have scored twice, 2 touchdowns on their opening drives. And they're up 14-3. Let's see if this defense can hold the Saints. Welcome to ADHD streaming with your favorite ADHD streamer, 5 Points Vids. And here's the kickoff by Gillum, and it's going to be fielded at the 1, and he says go. And there's going to be a tackle about the 15. A net great kickoff by Gillum right there. Great special teams play, special teams, special players, special plays. Yep. I just I have never been diagnosed with ADHD, but all the times I've taken Adderall, let me tell you, I was like, where have you been all my life? Adderall, you are the best. Adderall is like a kiss from the anti-ADHD gods as the Dolphins take a 16-0 lead on the Panthers as I abruptly segue to another subject. And wow, there's a handoff behind the line of scrimmage. Absolutely blown up in the backfield by Brian Burns. Look at them. It's not a sack, but it might as well have been. It'll be 2nd and 14, 2nd and 12 coming up. Here's some Cowboys highlights. Yeah, I think the Cowboys just scored a tutty. And they are up 10-3. Yeah, that is the Cowboys offense working. Apparently, there's another Bover throw in the Broncos-Eagles game. Saints now, 2nd and 12. Spencer Rattler from the shotgun throws it out. The Giants are playing soft coverage right now, and when Rattler has time, he's able to pick them apart. But it'll be 3rd down as Olave picks up about 10 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 2 here. Giants leading 14-3. Second quarter, 12 minutes left in the second quarter. Game show gumbo. Hold on. Right after this play, 3rd and 2nd, big 3rd down. Giants haven't had a 3 and out since the opening drive of the game. As the 2 linebackers drop back into coverage, Rattler throws underneath, slant route, picked up the 1st down. Chris Olave again underneath. He is a stud. They got him out of Ohio State, I believe, right? Game show gumbo clickbait punishment idea having to defend the awful changes that the CFL will implement in the coming years. Yeah, CFL is trying to protect their product as Rattler again finds Olave for another 1st down. Giants defense is soft. They're getting no pressure, and they're forced to play zone, and none of it's working. The coverage isn't holding up right now. Saints have weapons. Saints have weapons. Do not sleep on this team. As Rattler, again, this is on a quarterback keeper. He's going to pick up another 1st down. He keeps him himself and rushes for 11. It is 1st and 10 in Giant territory. Case has ADHD, and 5 has been a huge part of my adult life. A great place to wind down and talk to football people who actually care. Thank you. Appreciate it. I care about you. Joe Crandall says he's gooning if the Saints lose. Oh, man. So either way, you're gooning. You've already made up your mind that you're gooning as Rattler. Handoff up the middle and another 1st down. Well, no, about 6 yards there. Pickup by Kendre Miller. Katie Cat has autism and ADHD. Worth talking to a professional. ADHD meds have saved my life. Yeah. Problem is, I get a massive headache sometimes when I take Adderall. Massive headache. 2nd and 4 now. Saints driving into Giants territory. Yeah, Bowen should have an easier time stopping anyone not named Kamara. Yeah, but it's Shane Bowen, guys. It's Shane Bowen. Rattler again from the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to Kamara, who is going to be stopped short. That's going to set up 3rd and short, just like Alvin Kamara. However, the Saints have been very efficient on 3rd down so far. Apparently, Darren Waller just scored. Fins up. Yeah, Fins are crushing the Panthers. Panthers suck. How did they beat the who did they beat? The Cardinals? No, the Panthers beat the shit out of somebody. The Falcons, that's it. And it's a keeper to Rattler, who was initially stopped, but he picks up the 1st down. They had a golden opportunity to blow that play up in the no, it's Taysom Hill. They had a golden opportunity to stop Taysom Hill in the backfield, and he picks up the 1st down. Yeah, there are multiple ADHD meds. I am aware of that. Vyvanse is good. Vyvanse also gave me a headache. So I just need to get through that time of initial loading. And once after I get that, I'm good. Saints now on the Giants 33. Rattler under center, 2 receivers to his right, 2 to his left. He's got a running back in the backfield, fakes the handoff, play action. Burns gets free, and he throws to his check down, and that is a big loss. Not a huge loss, but a loss of 2 on the passing play. That's going to set up 2nd and long. Giants would love to stop them and at least hold them to a field goal attempt. What's this? Oh, yes. We're all over the place. This is 5-point streaming. ADHD. 2nd and 12. Clock running, 8 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Rattler from the shotgun takes a snap. Giants showing a little bit of pressure, and that is going to be a PBU by Cordell Flotty. Swats down the ball, and it'll be 3rd and 12. Pass intended for Chris Olave. What a play by Cordell Flott. Apparently, Justin Fields just got sacked again. Now, if you have any hope, if you're a Jets fan, please throw it out the window. The Cowboys are 1-2-1. I was looking at the record. I was like, why are they not 2-2 or 1-3? Because they tied. They tied. Here we go. Giants have a problem here on 3rd and down. Third and down. 3rd and 12. Rattler takes the snap. Giants only rush 4. Wide receiver just absolutely fell down on the turf, and that's going to bring up a field goal attempt. 4th and 12 for the New Orleans Saints. Not an easy field goal, but it is an indoor stadium. However, Chris Olave fell down at the top of his route right here at about, he just, wasn't even touched, just slipped and fell, and he was the intended target. There was not enough time for Rattler to change his mind as Blake Grupe, which sounds like a fish, and he's also a captain. I guess he's a special teams captain. That makes sense. Snap is up, kick is up, and it is right down Broadway. 14-6. Dak has been very good this year. I will not admit that to Scooter to his face. Dak has been, I wouldn't say MVP, but if you take Dak off of that team, yeah, I know. He's not the most valuable player in the league, but he is definitely the most valuable player to the Cowboys. What's wrong with my camera? Is it just, am I freezing again? I can't do anything about it. I can't. This fucking stream, it's fucking this bullshit internet. This Xfinity internet. It fucking sucks, man. It's fucking shit. It's crap. It's dog fuck. It's what are some other words for crap? It's excrement. It's fecal matter. It's poopy doopy. It's dookie. Dookie is my favorite word of all time. Dookie. You ever just have dookie? Zach Stopla, hard to envision many scenarios with Dart showing out well that also lead to Dable getting fired, considering the expectation of the Giants this year. Yeah, if the Giants win 7-8 games now, Dable and Shane are coming back because they made the move to jump up and take Dart, and Dart is looking good. Dart is looking good. Cameron K, this is interesting. Adam, I had to give up drinking, so if the Giants win, you have an extra beer for me. I drank too much this weekend. I am not a drinker. I am not someone who partakes in alcohol that often. However, Friday night we had an event at a brewery. Of course I was going to drink, and it was open bar. Free. Somebody just going to give out craft beers for free? I'm all over that shit. I had about 3. The girlfriend, she had cider. She had hot Dickens cider. All right. Sorry. But yes, there was free beer and it was delicious. It was like this it's called Nasson Brewery in Richmond, and I got the Nasson Light. It tasted just like, oh gosh, it was just a perfect light beer. It was really good. I don't like those barley, like thick, stouty beers. I like the blonde, like light, easy drinks, basically Miller Light, but tastier, maybe a little sweeter. And this was that. And so then last night was the reception and ceremony, which I'll talk to you about at halftime. And that was unlimited open bar. And they had all these cocktails. They had a Red Bull, and they had a Long Island iced tea that used Red Bull instead of tea. And I was like, oh, fuck. I didn't even get hammered, I just kind of chilled. Wasn't trying to get too fucked up. But a Long Island iced tea made with Red Bull, it's a little ridiculous, folks. A little ridiculous. All right, Giants going to take back over 1st and 10 after the touchback. Going to start from their own 20 as Jackson Dart has had, he's accounted for 100. Oh, that's what they're going to start from the 35 because of the new rule. Dart has been effective, 110 total yards, both passing and rushing. Fakes the handoff to Tyrone Tracy, who's in the game. He throws it deep, and the cameraman does a terrible job, but it's dropped by Darius Slayton. What the fuck was that? The cameraman did about as good a job as this stream is doing. And I think possibly that ball might have almost been tipped, but it was a good ball from Dart, who hits Slayton in the pattern. However, he just didn't come down with it. It hit him. He extended for it, and Slayton dropped it, just like he did against the Eagles that year. Yep, that's the Slayton that we know. If we had Malik Neighbors, probably be a better scenario. As Dart is going to take off. He's going to make a man miss. He gets hit down right on his shoulder, but he picks up about 12. And the Giants are moving the ball. 1st and 10, 7:20 left in the second quarter. I did not like how Dart got wrestled down after this. He gets hit and ends up landing on his shoulder, but hopefully he's okay. Slayton and his Butterfingers. Yeah, he's not a number 1 receiver for a reason. Now the Giants empty the backfield. I don't like this. You just saw your quarterback get thrown to the turf, and you're going to empty the backfield here. Shotgun snap. Dart takes the snap, throws an easy ball, and Tyrone Tracy just straight up drops it. Straight up drop. No, that's Devin Singletary. My bad. Hyatt is, I haven't seen his name called at all. I'm sorry. Tracy is still hurt, and that's Devin Singletary that's out there. Eagles up 10-3 on the Broncos, by the way. 2nd and 10. Giants playing a little sloppy in this offensive series here. 6:50 left in the second quarter. Dart from the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to hand it to Singletary. Singletary is going to get bottled up for a gain of 3 or 4. It's going to set up 3rd and long. I don't like the play calling right now. I'm going to tell you, I'm not enjoying what they're doing. It's 3rd and 8. Mike Kafka. You've got Scatterboo's probably tired. Blah fever. 7-18. Giving him a little rest. Apparently the Raiders punter is hurt. according to Sports Talk Chug. 3rd and 8. Now, New York Giants start looking for the shotgun snap. He's got it. They were in a bunch formation. However, it's a dump off to Singletary, and the Giants will be forced to punt. Horrible offensive sequence. Horrible play calling there. Just not even trying to go for it. It was kind of pathetic. Don't know what they were doing right there. 4th and 5. Daboll's not happy about that. I don't think that's what they called. Apparently, Carolina has scored a TD at 17-6 in a battle of two terrible teams. Terrible teams. Yeah. Sports Bryce Young is a Hall of Famer when trailing multiple possessions. Well, a lot of his career is trailing in multiple possessions. As Gillum set to punt, and it is away. Giants still leading 14-6. Fair caught now at the 13-yard line. The teams will flip sides here. Colts now up 14-3 on the Raiders. 4:46 left in the second. Cowboys still leading the Jets. The Jets are at 1st and 10 on the Dallas 46 with 8:04 left in the second. Eagles look to be in semi-control of the Broncos so far. That is in the second quarter. As we said earlier, Dolphins up 17-7 and the Panthers, and the Texans absolutely kicking the Ravens' ass so far. 17-3. What is going on with Baltimore? What is going on with Baltimore?
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Tree is dancing on Lamar Jackson's grave right now. The Steelers have a legitimate chance against the Baltimores when they play. Steelers are on bye week too. No stellar football. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Steelers and Packers on a bye week. We have 192 people watching. You're probably all watching Perna. He's talking over there. Steelers come back against the Browns next week, and the Packers come back against the Bengals. The Bengals should kick the shit out of, or the Packers should kick the shit out of the Bengals. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Cooper Rush is starting. So that's right. You're right. Lamar's hurt. Tough time to be a Ravens fan. They are banged up. They are banged up like a car in a demolition derby. Giants leading 14-6. Saints have the ball. Who the fuck is Perna is a good question. Does it make sense to raid Perna with only 200 people? Fuck it. Let's do it. He doesn't read the chats. He's not as good at reading the chats as well as Tom. Tom is amazing with reading the chats because he could have 20,000 people in there and he'll find you out of all of them. Nah, 20,000 people in one chat is ridiculous. He's got to turn on slow mode. I think we set a clickbait record when the Micah Parsons trade happened. We had 20,000. But he's now getting 30,000 people regularly. Like, that's bigger than big streamers, like gaming streamers. Like, he's bigger. He's as big as, I don't know how much Ninja gets or whatever. But Tom is killing the game. Killing the game as Rattler drops back to pass. Giants still not getting pressure. Tosses it deep, and it's caught by, Jesus, that's a touchdown. Rashid Shaheed, and that's one play and an easy touchdown for the New Orleans Saints. Giants defense not looking good. Giants defense not looking good, folks. One play, one score. Let's see if they go for two here. Tyler Nubin was burnt like Eli Apple. Absolutely toasted there. Rashid Shaheed just right up the gut. A simple fade route, no coverage, no safeties deep, nothing. Tyler Nubin, pathetic on the coverage right there. That's not busted coverage. That was just bad coverage as they're going to just kick the extra point. Giants had a 14-6 lead, just saw it evaporate down to 14-13. Here we go. Here comes the drama. Nothing's easy. Nothing's easy. Remember, it's Mike Kafka and fucking Shane Bowen and Brian Dable. Newbin looked pathetic on that. He took the bad angle as Shaheed broke out of his route. Did not have the closing speed. Got burnt. Now, all of a sudden, what looked like an easy cruiser for the Giants has turned into a close game. And yes, I'm surprised that the Saints did not go for 2 to tie it up. I am very shocked by that. Yeah, when it gets good, you're correct. He gets around 15 to 20K. The other night he got 30K. I am happy for Tom's success because he deserves it. He's a lot more entertaining than I am, I'll tell you that. And his internet doesn't that first night with the NFL, his internet did crash. That did happen, but his internet doesn't freeze like mine does. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that much. That was Eli Apple coverage here. And the Giants are doing what they do best, which is called shooting themselves in the foot. James Tillinghast, I must have missed this. 5, Penn State for Loud Cow of the Week. How the fuck do you lose to UCLA? Yeah, UCLA was 0-4. Manning hype is dead and Texas is trash. Texas lost to the Florida Gators. The Florida Gators. They lost to them. Bad, son. Bad. And the Gators, they're talking about firing Billy Napier. They're talking about getting rid of him, and they go out and smoke. I wouldn't say smoke, but beat Texas. And then Penn State. What is going on with Penn State? You lose last week in some dumbass shit. They throw a pick, and then they lose to UCLA. It wasn't even close. I mean, I think it was like 20. They had a chance to tie it up late. But yeah, here they're showing the replay here. Newbin was supposed to be in single coverage. Wow, absolutely terrible coverage here. It was a zone look, and they were supposed to have, there was no safety help, and it was one-on-one, just busted coverage. Absolute joke. What type of defensive play call is that? Just letting a guy run up the gut on you like that? Unbelievably bad. What a read, though, by Spencer Rattler. Here comes the kickoff. It'll be fielded at about the 5 by Gunnar Olszewski. We're going to run it up. And, you know, the one thing I've seen about the new kickoff is not many big returns. Returns do happen. However, we are not seeing big returns. All right, halftime coming up. Giants leading 14-13. They have their first 2 drives were amazing. Their last 2 drives a little disappointing, or their last drive was not clean. Here you go. Andrew Thomas is out there. We need a score right now as it's getting loud in the Superdome. 1st and 10, 5 minutes left in the half. Jackson with 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's got Scattaboo to his left. Scattaboo now back on the field, takes a shotgun snap, hands it to Scattaboo, who's going to rush for about 7-8. That is good. That is a good sign. That is a good sign right there. If you can start first down, picking up 7-8 yards on the ground, you will be a successful NFL team. Which NFL stadiums have I been to? I've been to FedEx. I've been to, I haven't been to an actual NFL game in a long time because it's so cost prohibitive right now. Scattaboo with the handoff. He's going to pick up the first down. He's going to pick up about 5. I've been to AT&T Stadium. That was a lot of fun. AT&T Stadium is beautiful. Wow. Current NFL stadiums. I have not been to a lot. I've never been to M&T Bank. I'm going to do that soon. I have not been to MetLife yet because I went to the old Giants Stadium for sure, but I haven't been to MetLife. 1st and 10 now on the Giants' own 40. Dart in a shotgun formation, offset to the left and right. He's going to hand it off again to Scattaboo, who's going to pick up about 6 this time. Wasn't actually touched down, but his forward progress was stopped. Oh, yeah. UNC. Good old Bill Belichick. He went to, he was like, we fucking shocked. And the score is 35-3, and it was not a comeback in Buffalo. No, sir. 3:37 left in the second quarter, 2nd and 4 for the Giants. Again, this sort of wishbone package looking thing. And it's going to be a handoff to Singletary, who initially picked up about 5, and they're going to give him his forward progress at about it'll be 3rd and 2, it looks like, over here. Oh, Brandon Staley sighting over there. He's on the Saints staff. I had no idea that he was their defensive coordinator. 3rd and 2 now. What's my job? I'm a full-time YouTuber. So what I do? They're saying not much difference between MetLife and the Giants stadium. Yeah, not much difference there. Here comes Dart from under center. He's going to fake the handoff. It's a flea flicker. Back to Dart. Wide open. It's dropped by fucking Slayton. Piece of shit. Why would you call that play? Get the first down. Slayton was open. Of course, he drops it again. Dart hesitated a little bit, didn't lead him out. It wasn't a fucking fade route. Here we go. 4th and 2. Just fucking go for it. Good old Darius Slayton, old Butterfinger Slayton. Here, this could be a key play in the game. Dart, 4th and 2. Motion Scatterboo out to the right. He's not going to call it. He's calling for a switch up. They're not going to snap it. No, they're not. They're just playing. They're trying to get him to jump, and they know it, and they're going to take the delay of game penalty and punt. Good old Butterfinger Slayton. That's why we drafted Malik Neighbors. I got a tweet about this. Yep. Sorry, guys, tweeting. Dart, yeah, Dart's looking good. Dart looks good. He hit him square. He's hit Slayton twice with very reasonable catchable balls. Crazy Frankie says, 5, I always enjoy you and the whole Clickbait Sports Gang crew. You guys are awesome at what you do and keep us all sane. Thank you. You're welcome. Love it. Love that you're coming out here and watching us as the Giants are trying to squarely piss this game away. They are doing their best. He's been hit in the hands twice. Both you and Perna just had a ton of yeah, I was tweeting. Sometimes Perna likes to take shits during his live stream, and then he puts on the he's got music for his shits. He's got a shit break music. I don't have that. What I do have is this. What I do have is, as the Giants are trying to piss this lead away to the Saints. Hopefully they don't give up one fucking touchdown on one play like last fucking. Giants are finding a way to piss me off. They can't do this. They're not normal. This is coaching. This is Crazy Frankie said he enjoyed the feed last week. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is not something they're saying Sirianni had the all-time dumb challenge. What happened over there? I just don't get why the Giants have to do this to me. It's often just a sign of lack of preparation. It's a sign of lack of discipline. It's just what they do, man. It's what they do, and it's annoying. It's annoying. Someone explain what Sirianni was challenging. So there's a high school called Liberal High School. What is there a conservative high school? Mm-hmm. Katie Cat says 5 your streams give me entertainment while I cook for the upcoming week. Yeah. I like listening to podcasts and streams. And a lot of times if you don't like this morning, I don't have NFL Network. You can listen to people streaming, and it's sometimes better than watching the game, as there's a handoff to Kamara, who is bottled up after 2 or 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Liberal Kansas. Yes. That is a place. Sirianni was challenging my mother's lover. Well, he would win that challenge. As the Colts. What? The phone heard Sirianni is now thinking I'm asking it questions. Yeah, that'd be funny if Liberal High School's name was the Snowflakes. As the Giants jump off sides here. Fucking A! With 2 minutes left. Here they go. Here the neutral zone infraction. As that takes us to the 2-minute warning and another commercial break. Giants doing their best to fuck up. Giants doing their best to fuck up as the Strouds are crushing the Ravens 23-3. Tom Grassi is going to have fun with that if the NFL was scripted. Always fun watching that. Ding, 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 ding. Cowboys beating Jets 10-3. Colts, Raiders, Eagles still. Broncos kind of hanging around with the Eagles. Not ugly yet. Couple overthrows there. Texans up 24-3. Dolphins still crushing the Panthers. Toad suck Arkansas. Yep. There's a town called Perdido in Texas, and that just means lost in Spanish. Good old. There's Assawoman Bay. Release the Epstein files. Yep. Let's get them out there. Release the files. That's something everyone is asking for, and but like everyone's just morbidly curious. They're like, "What's in there?" We want to know. We want to know. They're saying it is the liberal Redskins. That is an oxymoron. That is a walking contradiction. Well, I guess the Redskins could be liberal. From liberal Kansas. Down here in conservative Kansas, we don't do things that way. Ravens are in trouble. They're down 21 points. Release the urinating to the tree files. Here, this is all you'll see in the tree files. I'll show you this. All you will see in the tree file is. Imagine you're just trying to mind your own business. You're just trying to enjoy your life in your yard, and you see some Yinzer just fucking wearing a Jack Lambert jersey, waving a terrible towel. And he's got to set up a tripod, too. Like, what are you doing? He's just setting up a tripod like Ashton Hall or whatever and filming himself mowing his lawn. Fucking A, dude. We got some drone shots of New Orleans right here. Beautiful, sunny New Orleans. Oh, yeah. 211 people here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Saints now with the ball back at 2nd and 7. They did not call the penalty, and Rattler's throwing it deep again, and that's another pass interference from Drew Phillips. Fucking play football! You did not have to fucking touch him! Jesus Christ! Drew Phillips acting like, oh, what did I do? I didn't fucking touch him. You're fucking leaning on him the whole way down. Spot foul on a fucking underthrown ball that could not have been caught. Now they're in Giant territory on one fucking play. 6th penalty this year, most among all defensive players. Here's the coverage. On Olave, he didn't even need to touch him. That was a little soft, but this is bullshit. The fucking Saints are just diving on him. Just let him dive. Here we go again. Spot foul, and a Rattler evades the pass rush, throws it down. Another foul. It's going to be defensive holding. It's going to be illegal contact or defensive holding. The Giants have zero discipline. Paulson Adebo. Here we go. No, Jennifer, we can't bench Drew Phillips. We have nobody else. Defensive holding, I told you. Yes, please bear with the technical difficulties. I appreciate it. Once again, the Giants just giving away yards. Giving away yards because we just can hand them out because we don't need them. Yep, that was holding because he hit him late. 1st and 10 now. Giants doing their best to blow this game after they had a 14-3 lead. Here it is. Giants rushing. There's still enough room to pass. Still enough room to pass. And Alvin Kamara, as long as the Giants defense plays like this, they are in trouble. Kamara picks up 12. Cowboys just scored a touchdown. Be nice for the Giants to play the Jets. Get a free win. Here it comes. Here it comes, boys. You play like shit. You think that you got this game locked up, and you fucking suck. Here on the Giants 35 again, there's a drop pass to Kamara. Almost a late hit. Almost a late hit. But it's not. Dreg says the people operating the Superdome is ASM Global. That's my employer and one of my former coworkers. Oh, cool. That's cool. You ever get free tickets? FPV, what seems to be the issue with the Giants? It's coaching. Coaching. Yeah, they got bailed out by a drop. All right, Rattler from the shotgun, 2nd and 10, minute 40 left in the half. Rattler is bottled up, and Burns is going to sack him. Nope, that's Dex. Is that Sexy Dexy? Or Jerry Marco JMS? No, it's Alexander with the sack. Hell yeah. Quentin Alexander. Just gets right in there, just fucking eats him alive and throws him to the turf. Let's go. That was big. Yeah, I don't know if Aaron Glenn is a good coach. He's certainly energetic. I think he's got the locker room. They suck. They're talentless. As the Saints take a timeout, we're going to commercial break real quick. Cowboys up 17-3 on the pathetic New York Jets. They are pathetic. Colts up 20-3. The Raiders are awful. Colts are a playoff team. And Daniel Jones proving that the New York Giants ruin teams. Texans have gone into half up 24-3, and the Panthers and the Dolphins. Why? Because the schedule says. So. Let it happen. Giants now, 3rd and 13, 3rd and long. They have got to come up with a stop here if they want to win this game on the Giants 36. Here it is. Pass, drop back. There was holding on the play, but it's going to be thrown short. And the Saints with an awful play call. They thought they would have something underneath. Are they going to go for it here on 4th down? Clock stopped immediately as the Giants call a timeout. Minute 30 left in the second quarter. Another TV timeout. You know what I'm realizing every day is that the NFL is a soap opera. Right? You think about it, it airs every week. Yeah, they make you wait a week every week. It plays like a show, it's interpreted like a show. You don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of plot twists in the show. There's a lot of frustration in the show, a lot of good, a lot of bad. There's always a winner, a loser. The NFL is a soap opera. That's all I got to say. As Blake Grupe is going to attempt a 40 some odd yarder here with a minute 30. 52-yard attempt here. Not a guarantee, but you know how kickers do. Snap is up. Kick is up. He missed it. Yoked it. Yeeted that ball right out the way. And the Giants actually hold. Wow. I did not expect that to happen. As we do not have to change the score overlay as Grupe missed it. And almost the Giants almost blocked it, but it just kind of hung up there and then curved right at the last second. Missed by a foot. And I'm not talking about the kicker's foot. I'm talking about 12 inches. Don't you wish you had 12 inches? Yeah, if the Giants only had a deep threat, that would be great. And as the Giants will take over on their own 42, 1st and 10, minute 25 left in the half. Jackson Dart giving out orders. He gave the little gun symbol to Slayton. That means he's going to throw it deep to him. Nope, Dart looks over to his right and he throws it to nobody. Slayton wasn't even looking at the ball. Good old Darius. Dable's over there wondering what the fuck is the problem here. That was bad. No Malik Neighbors has got this team shook. When you got a guy like Malik Neighbors, you can do a lot of things. When you don't, trouble. Minute 22, Giants only have one timeout, 2nd and 10. Looks like the Saints are going to send pressure, and they send 5 and drop 1, but it's a pass to Scattaboo who's going to break a tackle, pick up a first down, get out of bounds, get out of bounds. There you go. And they are in Saints territory. A field goal would be big. A field goal would be big if the Giants can add. They get the ball at half as Scattaboo just fights out of a tackle, yokes his foot out of there, and then shoves his defender down to the ground with a little face to the mask right there. Little face, a little stiff arm, a little stiffy arm. Now, this is where the Giants worry me is that their kicker, Mackel, however you say his name, is untested. Dart from the shotgun. One running back to his right, and he throws it, and that's Darius Slayton, and he coughs up the ball. Fucking A, dude. God damn it, Slayton, you fucking piece of shit. Two drops, a catch, and a fumble. Okay. The entertainer gave shit to him. All right, I got to look this tweet up. Hey, I know you are the what your record says you are, Spiel, but let's be honest. The Saints have fought real hard, 90% of their L's. 2, looking out how Daniel Jones is doing in Indy Dable and Shane are done. And as the Saints convert, they are right back in field goal range. Can the Giants trade Russell Wilson for T. Higgins? I'm beside myself now as Rattler is going to have a blocker out in front and they're going to get down to the 20. Unbelievable. Nah, the Giants can't cut Slayton. They have nobody else. They don't have anybody else. Jalen Hyatt's piece of shit ass. Jackson Dart should have 3 touchdowns. But Darius Slayton is just not good right now. He's just not good. This is what the Giants do. They're fucking unbelievably bad. As Spencer Rattler, there's a drop. Wow. That was about to be the only team worse than the Giants are the Saints right now. That was a well-thrown ball. Oh, no, I was a little behind Johnson, the tight end. I don't know. Jalen Hyatt is his hands are like Evan Ingram's hands, non-existent. Well, back in the day, Ingram now has hands somehow. He went to Jacksonville and he has hands. Now the Cowboys scored. Rattler, 2nd and 10, 15 seconds left. Empty backfield, takes the pass and throws it up the middle, and that's a first down to Alvin Kamara. And then they're going to use their second timeout. There's going to be about 7-10 seconds left. Unbelievable. Yeah, just give up a touchdown right before half. Take a win, piss on it, and then shit on it afterwards. This is Giant football, everybody. Giant football. They're getting ready to kick a field goal, and now they're getting ready to lose the lead. Jennifer Lomner. Sorry for you. Lomler. Sorry for you. Here's for your suffering that the Giants give you. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Giants they're shit. This is Giant football. Giant football. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. My sorrow will be drowned in the tears of ass. First and goal now. First and goal. That Saints use another. Oh, the Giants called a timeout. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, this team. The best they can hope for is to hold out a field goal. Dallas is destroying the Jets, as everyone thought they would. Panthers inching closer to the Dolphins. Broncos have just punted. Or, yeah, I think the Broncos are just punted. The Eagles have the ball back. And Colts fucking up the Raiders. First and goal now, 11 seconds left. Giants would need a turnover to at least hold the lead heading in now. Saints with Rattler in the shotgun. Motions Olave to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Sends him around the backfield. Nobody's open. Underneath pass, and that's going to be tackled in bounds for a loss to Kamara, and they're going to use their last time out and attempt a field goal, and the Saints will go in with the lead 16-3 at the half. Pathetic Darius Slayton. He's done this his whole career. I don't know why they brought him back. You could get Juju Smith-Schuster on the open market. They're gonna run a play here. They're gonna run a play with 6 seconds left. And maybe they're gonna try to draw them off sides. Who knows? Group A sideline for the moment. Hopefully, maybe he's not injured. This is weird. Yeah, bring back Kadarius Toney. All right, 2nd and goal. 6 seconds left. Empty. Rattler, this could be dangerous. Giants, they do snap the ball. Giants going back. Rattler throws it. Oh, he throws it way over. He said they said, if you don't have whatever you want, just throw it away. And that's what they do. And now they're going to kick the field goal. If he didn't get, that's one of those read plays where if it's open immediately, do it. If it's not, toss it away. And the Giants have taken they've allowed 13 unanswered points in the span of 7 minutes. I don't know how you blame Slayton's fumble on coaching, but yeah, here we go. Into half. Everybody. Into half. Giants trailing now. Giants trailing 16-14. They had a 14-3 lead. The New York Nats. Can we get a receiver in New York? I want to see that tweet that Darius Slayton made about my buddy the entertainer. I want to see that because he gave him shit and talked shit about he talked shit about my boy the entertainer. Yeah, where are the bagels? Yep, I gotta go find a. You know what? All right. POV, you're a New York Giants fan. All right. I'm gonna put up some I'm gonna put up this and I'll play some music for pee break. I'm gonna take a little pee break and then we'll be back. Let's see. What should I play while I'm peeing here? All right, I'll be back. Gotta pee and find a bagel. Couldn't find a bagel, but I found some beef jerky. Beef jerky time. Beef jerky. What is this? Oh, man. Sorry. I got to put the overlay up. Hold on. Got to put the overlay up. My bad. Guys, don't forget to check out benchwarmerbrew.com, the 5 points blend. If you love coffee, which I do, I love coffee. Coffee is good. Coffee is the best. Bagels and jerky. This beef jerky is really good. This is top-notch beef jerky. This is the best beef jerky you'll ever have in your life. Let me tell you. Bitch warmer brew. That's what Darius Slayton drinks every morning. Hey, we're not going to trade Dexter Lawrence. We're going to trade Dexter. All right. Some scores around the league. I couldn't find, we don't have any bagels. So I'm relying on you guys to light the bagel flame. Colts and Raiders. Colts fucking them up. Raiders had the ball in the second half. Cowboys, Jets. Halftime. 23-3. Broncos only down 10-7. I'm sure Perna's happy with that. Could be worse. Apparently, the Texans are up 30-3 on the Ravens. Pathetic from the Ravens. This is what it's about.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
Panthers have the ball, moving it into Miami territory. I don't know if they're going to attempt a field goal or not. Beastie had a blueberry bagel as part of his breakfast. So that could be it. Apparently, Brian Dable had a danger witch out of Russell Wilson's chest earlier. Check on Tree. Nah, Tree, the Steelers have a bye. Let's look at some stats here from the New York Giants. Jackson Dart, 11 out of 16, 2 TDs, no INTs. Rushing, Dart leads the team with 4 rushes for 38 yards. Scatterboo, 7 for 35, and Singletary, 2 for 4 New York receiving Daniel Bellinger, 3 catches for 40 yards. Darius Slayton, 2 for 25. Of course, he's been targeted 5 times. He's dropped 2 big balls and a fumble. Theo Johnson, 2 for 16 with 2 TDs. Theo becoming quickly Jackson Dart's favorite target. Scattaboo, 1 for 14. Wan'Dale Robinson, you got to step up, buddy. 2 for 11. Wan'Dale Robinson, you better step up. And Devin Singletary dropped a ball, and he caught 1 for 4. No sacks yet recorded for the New York Giants. There have been 6 tackles for loss, 2 pass defense, only 1 QB hit. The Saints' offensive line is holding up. Saints have not succumbed to the Giant pressure. Now, on the other side of the ball, Spencer Rattler, 16 for 24 with a TD. He had a TD of like, how long was that shit? It's like 87 yard. Yeah, 87 yard TD is most of that 187 yards. Spencer Rattler is also leading his team in rushing with 5 rushes for 22 yards. Alvin Kamara, 6 for 21. Kendre Miller, 3 for 6. And Taysom Hill, 2 for -2. Rashid Shaheed, obviously big on the fantasy. He's got 3 catches, 106 yards, and a TD. Whoever started him is eating right now. Chris Olave, 5 of 37. No TDs, along of 15. Alvin Kamara, 4 for 28. Devon Vele, 2 for 13. Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks is a Saint, everybody. 1 for 5. And Juwan Johnson, 1 for -2. The Saints have not logged a sack yet either. They have 2 successful PDs, which is a pass defense, and they've hit Jackson Dart twice. So, yeah, I don't have a bagel, but you guys put bagels in the chat so this team can win the fucking game. We're about to resume the third quarter. And, yeah, Giants are down. They took a 14-3 lead. Nothing's ever easy. I haven't seen this team have a lead and hold it since they blew up their tank last year against the Indianapolis Colts, which by then I had already stopped watching this shit team. Giants will receive at half. As we start here, the start of the third underway. I'm going to replace my overlay here. Hopefully the Giants wrestle control back in this game and get on their way to a W in the W column. However, like Mark Sanchez, they haven't shown up today. Hey, do you think Fox should hire me instead of Mark Sanchez? I promise I won't stab my Uber driver. Just throwing that out there. I don't think Harbaugh gets fired. Yeah, if the Giants drop this game, then the season's cooked. Like, there's no reason to even be remotely optimistic about this. And that if the Giants lose this game, Dable's done. It's going to be ugly. I can see Harbaugh getting axed at the end of the year. But it's not his fault that Lamar Jackson got hurt. Third quarter coming out. Group A set to kick off. Giants field the kickoff. It's going to be at about the 2. Oshefsky running it up. Running. Gets a little hole. He's going to get through, and is at the 35. Good start for the New York Giants and no penalties. Jackson Dart taking over. 1st and 10, 14:55 left in the third quarter. Crew Kid, 52. I'd be okay with Darius Slayton being cut at halftime. We don't have anybody else. We have Jalen Hyatt and maybe Amir Smith-Marset. That's it. Dart now from the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Scattaboo to his left. 1 to his right. Barking out orders. Here's the snap, takes it, fakes the handoff, throws it to Theo Johnson, who is immediately tackled. Behind the line of scrimmage. Bad start. Bishop Sanker Whoever Sanker is. Bishop Sanker, the Christmas poo. Howdy ho. This is just bad on Theo Johnson's part. Just completely red the whole time. Hey, try running the ball. 2nd and 12 now. Clock running, 3rd quarter. Giants trailing by 2. Dart, 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. 1 running the single back set, looking to his left, and it's caught by Darius Slayton, who does not fumble the ball. Let's go, Darius. Good job, buddy. Way to not fumble. Excellent. You're my man out there, Darius. Great job. 3rd and 6 now. Giants in a bunch formation. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Single back set. Dart changing the play at the line based on what he sees. Now this play flips. Personnel flips on both sides. 3rd and 6. Dart takes the snap, looking, and he's got his check down. Scattaboo's not going to make a guy miss, and that's going to bring up 4th down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Bad start. Bad start. Stay out there. Stay out there, you fucking bitch. Fucking unbelievable. This fucking team. Scattaboo had 1 guy to beat, and then it quickly became 2. It's like they're going to punt. Just fucking. Oh, they're going to bring the punt. They're going to take the punter off now. Gillian comes off. Giants are out there. 10 seconds left on the play clock. And Dart is out there. I think they're just going to let the play clock expire. There's no way. And they do snap it, and it's a handoff to Wan'Dale Robinson, who picks up the 1st down. Thank God. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Wow. I'm surprised in all that confusion, a penalty was not called. And they easily pick up the 1st down, and the Giants keep the chain moving. But however, you got to get points out of this. That was a ballsy choice. I said stay out there, but it worked. But it was very interesting. It was a handoff to Wan'Dale Robinson. That would have been very bad right there for the Giants. Dart now in the shotgun, and he's now going to hand it off to Devin Singletary, who bowling balls his way to 6-7 yards. Giants now moving the ball. The one thing that the Giants have is the Saints. They're not known for their defense. They've been moving the ball against the Saints defense. Brandon Staley and Kellen Moore are their assistant, their coordinators here. Giants now with the ball, 2nd and 3. Dart in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his right, none to the left, and only a single back to his left. Again, a handoff to Singletary. He's going to go through a hole and pick up a 1st down. Now in the Saints territory. Delsana Velvet Heart said, while I can't stand the Eagles, they are the champions for a reason. They got what the Giants lack, a proper football culture and talent. They have a lot of talent. They have a great offensive line and a great defensive line. As Jalen Hurts finds Saquon Barkley for a touchdown. Now, Dart under center. He's going to fake hand off to Scattaboo. He's looking, has all day, has a check down. He's going to take off, but he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball, and that is the 2nd Giants turnover. You've got to be kidding me. So now Dart gets in on the action. This game is lost. What just happened? He just coughs up the ball, fucking unprovoked.
Fuck you!
Yep, the Giants ordered extra movie butter popcorn. Christopher Bottom. Giants can't even tank right. Mets and Giants. Yep. This is pathetic. This is the two fumbles. Dallas is crushing the Jets. This team is getting slapped back to reality. Unbelievable. I have to put up with this shit every week. Every week, even last week when they won, it was fucking painful. Even the win was painful. We lost Malik Neighbors. All Dart had to do was check the ball down. He just fucking coughs it up. He's just like, oh, fuck. I don't, I've been carrying football since I was 3 years old. Yeah, him and Slayton over there talking it over on the sideline. 2 peas in pod, buddy. Rattler under center fakes it, throws to his check down, and it's batted down. And it went back to Rattler, who caught it and then threw it again. How, I don't, is that legal? How is that legal? Is there a flag? Are you allowed to throw a tipped pass? What is the call here? It's a 5-yard penalty, illegal forward pass. All right, watch here. Rattler throws it. Burns jumps up, hits him in the fucking dead between his eyes. Rattler catches it, throws it again. Wow. Wow. I did not know that that's legal or illegal. You can't make 2 forward passes twice. Yeah, you have to run with it at that point. So he might have been credited with a reception had he tried to run for it, but he just throws it away. That was fucking wild. Giants already have 4 penalties for 65 yards. The Saints 4 for 18. All right, 2nd and 15, and they let the play clock expire. They call a timeout. They just burn a timeout, and now it's going to be 2nd and 15. Kyle Sudreth. If you want to feel better, you could be starting Bryce Young like my Panthers, all the turnovers with none of the physical ability. Yeah, it's tough sledding if you're a Carolina fan. You had Cam Newton for a long time. He was brilliant. Auburn player. He led Auburn to a national championship, and he led Carolina to a Super Bowl appearance. And now you have David Tepper as your owner, who traded for Bryce Young in one of the most ridiculous. It's kind of like trading. It would be like trading up for Shador at this point. And then immediately tanked, and the Bears got Caleb Williams, and you gave away 5 picks and DJ Moore for what's his name? Bryce Young. Yeah, this 1 p.m. slate does blow. These other games are shit. But at least the Panthers are making it interesting though. 13-17. It is sad. It is sad. The Vikings game was interesting, but the Browns just couldn't. In Dylan Gabriel's debut, how did Gabriel do in his debut? He was 19 of 33, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He had 190 yards. So he was better than Joe Flacco. But I'm surprised they didn't start Shador. Shador must not be that good, or not be that NFL ready, because Gabriel was drafted ahead of him, and Shador was picked as an afterthought. He was picked to be a third stringer in mind, and that's what he's doing. Probably behind Flacco on the depth chart. Shador is, hopefully he'll enjoy a long NFL career. He might, but I don't know what will happen when he starts. But apparently Dylan Gabriel did okay, and they're going to look at him. This Browns season is lost. It's lost before it started. Browns, I don't know what their plan is. Like, what is their long-term plan? They're not going to the playoffs this year. Obviously. They're 1-4. They have an excellent defense. They have a fantastic defense that they can't do anything with. They're not going to score enough points. Don't really have many weapons on offense. All right, 2nd and 15 now, resuming this Giants game, which is like a tooth extraction at the moment. Rattler fakes a handoff. There was holding right there on the jersey. Rattler avoids a tackle, and he gets the ball off to Miller. Kendre Miller stays in bound. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Giants had a number of opportunities to make that play count for a big loss, and they didn't. Bring up 3rd down and manageable for the Saints. A lot of moving around for not much. However, they do pick up 8 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7. Giants need to stop if they want to knuckle down and try to win this stupid fucking game. But it seems like they want to do everything in their power to not, as they already have 2 turnovers off of fumbles. Rattler. Now, the pass rush is going to get to him. Rattler throws, and it's caught again. Defense is pathetic. They tried to send the blitz. Rattler avoided it. They get to the quarterback. They just can't. They haven't sacked him. They haven't done anything. Mike Kafka or Shane Bowen gets overly aggressive, and they get burnt because they don't have the secondary talent to put up with this. Just a simple dig route, and yeah, fucking Carter took a terrible angle there. Here's the handoff on 1st down. Kendre Miller makes a guy miss, and he's going to pick up 7, 8. Nope, he's out of bounds in Giant territory. Del Sonra says it's not Shador's attitude or his talent, it's his attitude, which is possible. Giants have turned to 2nd and 15 into a 1st down in lightning speed. Lightning fast time. 220 people here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Love you. Hey, what's up, Taco? Thanks for checking in. Here's the handoff to Miller again, but this is actually going to be stopped. It's going to set up a 3rd down. However, the Giants have not been able to stop them on 3rd down lately, as Burns is on the sideline getting a rest. He's going to check in along with Dexy. Likely a run here, but we'll see. Dart talking to Darius Slayton like, yo, if you stop fumbling, I'll stop fumbling. There's Jalen Hyatt. Like, I don't know what he's doing, whether he's allowed to be out there. Rattler now from the shotgun, only 1 wide receiver to his right. That's Taysom Hill. They send 3 out in the pattern. He throws down the middle. It's an absolute duck, but it's still caught. Here comes the touchdown. Johnson with the reception. It's 1st and goal. Oh, that was Taysom Hill who threw the ball. Taysom Hill was lined up in the Wildcat. It was Rattler who was over there on the sideline, and they find an easy pass. Unbelievable. Here it comes. Here it comes. Giants about to be down 7 plus 2, 9 points. As there is a flag on the play. Was it illegal shift? False start. Colts crushing the Raiders. Cowboys crushing the Jets. Eagles, Broncos are cooked. They're 2 and 3. Dolphins now only up 17-13 to the Panthers. And Texans, Ravens cooked. None of the games are interesting other than 2 teams nobody could give a fuck about, the Dolphins and the Panthers. Giants defense has not been good. This is the only interesting game in the 1 o'clock slate besides 2 teams we don't care about. 1st and goal now from the 11. Rattler hands it off. Kamara tries to sneak through. He picks up about 2. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 10. Come on, Giants. Turnover would be nice. Have not forced a turnover yet. Rattler is very bad when he's under pressure. They have not pressured him at all. Empty backfield now, 2nd and goal. Rattler looking, throws, batted down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and goal now from the same distance. Dexter Lawrence gets his big paws up there. It's 3rd and goal from about the 9 again in an empty backfield. Look at Dexter Lawrence. He had almost a thick 6 last week. Big old sexy Dexy, defensive captain. Who's the Ravens' 3rd string QB? I have no idea. However, Cooper Rush looks like he's the 3rd string QB out there. 3rd goal. Looks like there's a timeout on the field. Or they're resting. 35 seconds left. Play clock running now. The Saints are 7 of 12 on 3rd down. The Giants have only had 4 opportunities on 3rd down, and they're only 1 of 4. Here comes Rattler, 3 receivers to his left, single back to his right, tight end to his right. Take snap. There's pressure. Burns gets held. Carter rolls out to his right, overthrown. And that's a pass defense there. And it brings up 4th goal. 4th and goal, and the Saints will be forced to settle for a field goal. I think Group A can hit this. A touchdown would have been huge, but the Giants don't get. No, there was holding there. Holding by Bellamy. Belton was holding him, but he got away with it. He got away with it because sometimes you get to break. Jackson Dart will get an opportunity to possibly take the lead if they can score a touchdown. Group A kicks it through, and it is now 19-14. Is that a scoregami? Nah, I don't think so. That's a common one. I think that's happened a lot. I don't know what the most likely scoregami is, but 14 really makes it hard to scoregami because 14 has happened a lot. I want to see a team score 74 points. A team scoring 74 points would automatically make it a scoregami. No matter what the other team scores, because no one's ever scored more than 74 points. Or no one's ever scored 74 points. 10-1 is also possible. Multi-Bears fan. So what you need is a touchdown. It can be 6-1. But a team scores a touchdown, go for 2, they fumble it, the other team picks it up, runs it all the way back, the original team forces a turnover back, and then goes into their own end zone for a 1-point safety for the other team. For the team that did not score the touchdown. So an amazing conflation of events would have to happen for a 1-point safety to happen. It's never happened. It won't ever happen. I think people have tried to recreate it in Madden, and it's never happened. But it is interesting. The day that there's a 1-point, you know what will happen is the day that there's a 1-point safety. You know, once you kick a field goal with a 1-point safety, 4 is a common score. You know, that's 2 safeties. But yeah, there's never been a time where it was any score versus 1 in the history of the NFL. However, it is possible. It is possible. Yeah, there was a 4-part series on scoregami. I am on part 3 right now. Secret Base is all about that scoregami. They invented that shit. And it even makes it into Mike Tirico. Talks about it on his broadcast. He's like, oh, for you fans of scoregami out there. Yes, it's basically a rogue. You're right, Kevin, but it's never happened in the NFL. Never happened. It would involve like 2 possession changes on an extra point attempt, which is just bizarre. All right, here's the kickoff. fielded by, is that Smith Marset? And it's out to the 30. Giants take over, trailing 19-14. They had a 14-3 lead. Tarico, how do you do, fellow kiddos? Here's Darius Slayton, got hit in the face with the ball, caught a ball, turned and fumbled it immediately because he just can't find the ground. Jackson Dart fumbled a ball. Yep, just for no reason. Giants have been sloppier than your mom. Got him! All right, 1st and 10. Giants have had 2 turnovers. Saints have had none. Dart hands it off. Scattaboo going to find a block. He patiently picks up about 8. How about you guys run it down their throat? How about you guys run it down their throat? Scattaboo is an absolute dog. Absolute dog, that Cam Scattaboo. Ready to rock here. Got hairy arm. 2nd and 2. Dart again hands it to Scattaboo behind a blocker. Picks up a 1st down. Holds on to the ball. Giants moving the ball. I love me some scat man too. I'm a scat man. You all remember that amazing video of, I think it was World of Warcraft. Yeah. It was a funeral. It's pretty fucked up what they did, but it was also funny. Here comes Dart. He's got all day to pass. He's going to rush up the middle. He just throw the ball away, dude. Picks up about 2, but come on, man. Like, the coverage from the Saints has been good. Not a lot of open passes here. Apparently, Mike Kafka was Patrick Mahomes' offensive coordinator, and yeah, things are a lot easier when you have Patrick Mahomes. You look a lot better when you have Patrick Mahomes. 2nd and 8 now, Giants. From the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, single back to his left. Dart in the shotgun formation, takes a snap, hands it again to Scattaboo. Scattaboo is going to pick up about 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and long. Giants already trailing 19-14, and they need a score here. They need a score, and they're not doing enough. I would laugh my ass off if the Panthers take the lead over the Dolphins. The Dolphins would be the worst team in the NFL. Oh, Kafka was the QB coach, not even the offensive coordinator. Dart now takes the pass, trips to his left, throws it underneath, and he's got Bellinger. Bellinger's going to pick up a 1st down. He gets a block from Wan'Dale Robinson, and that is a pick of about 17. Other than the stupid penalties, the pass interference penalties, pretty clean game offensively for the Giants. I haven't seen many holding calls. I haven't seen many awful, delay of games, illegal shifts, false starts have been mitigated. Like, the Giants line has been clean today. As I say that, I'm probably I'm not an announcer, but Giants fan jinx as Dart lined up in an offset formation, hands it off to Scattaboo again, tries to get the edge, stays on his feet, picks up about 4. 2nd down and 6 incoming. 3:40 left in the 3rd quarter. Giants trailing 14-19. Texans absolutely fucking the Ravens. The Texans have split open the Ravens' butthole and is pumping their penis into it right now. Dart from the shotgun. Bunch tight formation. Receivers to his right and left. He's got Scattaboo standing beside him. Hands it off back to Scattaboo. Patiently tries to find a block. Makes a couple guys try to tackle him down and falls forward. Picks up another 6 or so. It's going to set up 3rd down. A little bit of extracurricular activities as Scattaboo gets in the face of the defender. Scattaboo is only about 5. He's about my height, 5'11", 5'10". Cowboys destroying the Jets, 32-3, butt fumbling their way. Jackson Dart's parents looking on. Geno Smith with another pick. Rough sledding. Colts are back on the winning wagon, it appears. Third and 3, empty backfield for Dart. Barking out orders. Takes the snap, direct design run. He's going to pick up the first down and more. Wow. Interesting play call there, but it works. Dart acted as a running back on the play. The Saints were caught off guard. Saints have also had a pretty clean game defensively. And I think that the refs are letting them play at the line. They haven't called much bullshit. And honestly, they haven't done much bullshit at the line. 1st and 10 now, 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Giants on the Saints 28. Dart goes to the silent count. Slayton puts up his hands like he doesn't know what he's doing. Singletary makes the guy miss, gets a block from Robinson, picks up about 5, maybe 4 yards to the left. Looked like a blown up play, but Singletary was able to make something out of nothing, and they pick up 4 or 5 yards. I don't know, maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Clock's still running. We're about headed down to the fourth quarter. Yeah, Justin Fields absolutely horrible. Beastie says Van Ginsbergen was able to get the lead through the oval after Reddick. Oh, okay. So are they on a road course today? Dart now under center. He's got Theo Johnson lined up as a fullback. Fakes a handoff again. Throws to Scattaboo on a screen, and he's going to pick up a first down. Wow. Creative play calling from Mike Kafka. I think, the more complicated offenses get, though, the more difficult it gets for these guys to pull things off. But it was a well-orchestrated play. Scattaboo was initially read by Riley, but he picks up enough to get the first down. 1st and 10 from the red zone. 42 seconds left. This will be the last play of the third quarter. Dart fakes the handoff again over to Theo Johnson on kind of a bubble screen, and he's going to pick up about 6. They call him, maybe 4 or 5 on a tight end screen as we are headed to the fourth quarter. Giants still trailing 19-14. They've had many opportunities to take the lead or sustain a lead. However, they have just not. Their turnovers have been ugly. They had no turnovers last week, and this week they have 2. And sometimes that is the difference in a game. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you are good enough to overcome that, but against good teams, they don't fuck around. Good teams don't let that shit happen. They don't cough up the ball. Got to go pee for the G. Already peed at halftime. Yeah, blah. I don't like these short passes either, but it's working. They're taking a lot of what they're trying to do deep away, and maybe a lot of times that works until you get into the red zone. This I like right here. $1.20 chicken tendies. Remember that Dylan Gabriel is the 41st quarterback to start a game for the new Browns. Over 27 seasons, America has had 47 presidents over almost 250. They should install a rule in Cleveland that only one starting quarterback every 4 years. Ooh, this is a hot take. Dane Orshlovsky. Geno Smith was, and always will be a bridge QB. Yeah, he looked good 2 years ago. A lot of QBs are competent QBs. They get an opportunity to look at Mac Jones on Thursday, right? Mac Jones was written off. He has a good game. He has a good, accurate game. He read a lot of things. He read it well. He did his job. And he got it done. And sometimes the quarterbacks can get on a run where they stay in a sustained job for a while. But that's not happening, Otto Graham is greater than Tom Brady. His statue is greater. Otto Graham's kind of scary looking in his statue. Come on now. Come on, New York Giants, outside of this break. Broncos are getting reminded that they are not elite. Prons wants me to cry. Come on now. He's got a picture of him and Grossi, though. That's pretty cool. Is that in Green Bay? when you took that? Pretty cool. Cameron K. Ryan Fitzpatrick was a legend. Should be a Hall of Famer. Sure, he should. Mhm. Oh, Grant went to 11 straight championships. Gosh, Cleveland used to be good. All right, now Giants flip the field. They're going towards a different end zone. Dart in shotgun. Two running backs, one to his right, one to his left. He's going to hand it off to Scatterboo again. This time he's stopped and the ball's out, and it's a fumble, and it's going to be run out for a touchdown. This team is fucking shit. We'll see if it stands, but this is unbelievable. Nah, Scatterboo knows it. He fumbled. Unbelievable. Scatterboo tried to hold on to it, gets it punched right out. Yep, you're a bitch. You're a fucking bitch, and you suck. I don't really care. And it's taken right back to the house. Fuck this team. This game's over. They lost. It's done. Game's over. I should just end my shitty stream. Come on, get in here, tree, you fat piece of shit. This is what's next. Losing to the winless Saints on 3 turnovers. Yeah, you're fucking listen, you pasta eating Yinzer Italian Polish fucking lol Mets fucking Whatever. Giants down 26-14. 14:40 left in the game. A lot of game left. A lot of game for this Giants team to fucking suck. Dart looks and he throws to Scattaboo, who does not fumble. Yay. Saints have done really well at taking away anything deep. And when the Giants did try to go deep, Darius Slayton dropped it. Giants are not good. There you go. 2nd and 7. Now another handoff to Scattaboo. He's bottled up, but he's going to pick up about 3 or 4. He's got gloves on now, I think. Yeah, he went to the gloves because he doesn't want to fumble the ball. Could be worse. Scats could be Derrick Henry. Can I get some chicken wings in the chat? Maybe when we were eating the wings, we were winning. Wings have not that we don't have any wings. We're out of wings. 3rd and 4 now. Giants, if they 3 and out here, then this game is over. Just fucking call the season done, call everything done. Dart hands it off to Scattaboo. Scattaboo is stopped short. This is 4 down territory. This is 4 down territory. I was missing bagels. Yeah. I was missing the bagels. We need drumsticks, chicken wings, whatever. Giants have fumbled in 3 straight possessions. There you go. 4th and 1. Dart lined up. Sends his tight end in motion back. He's going to hand it off. Singletary is going to get the 1st down. This Saints team is not good. This is not a good Saints team. They have just handed the ball over to the Saints multiple times. If you're Saints, like, you should be happy. You've gotten turnovers, right? But you're schlepping your way to this win. The Giants have beat themselves more than the Saints have won this game. Is this a Perna raid? Who the fuck is Perna? Dart from the shotgun, and it's a false start. We got ourselves a Perna raid. Let's go. Everyone subscribe. Who the fuck is Perna? Perna's feeling sorry for me by sending his army of amazing fans to watch as Theo Johnson commits a false start. He had his hand on his fellow offensive lineman, and he just flinched like a bitch. What's going on, Perna fans? I'm sorry that your game is not going as well. It's going about as well as this one is. 1st and 15, New York Giants. Oh, there's Tree. Dart throws it underneath, and it's caught by Wandarius Toney.
Hey, guess what, buddy? Hey, at least you have the message.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
I'm going to say this again, man. Do you miss him? At this rate, he would be
him.
out at the fucking back. Woo.
Flag on the player after the play, offensive holding on a fucking screenplay by Bo Collins. Why is Bo Collins getting his name called? Jalen Hyatt hasn't been out there once. And
Jalen Hyatt sucks ass.
I would not call that. That was a hold. That was.
Let me put you in on. Here's at least you are probably not even in the top 3 for most humiliating loss in this 1 o'clock window. Nor close.
Oh, the Ravens.
Ravens are terrible. The Jets have been a complete mess. And the Raiders are getting shit piped. Dude, they're getting stabbed like
Fuck you, Baltimore!
It's bad, dude. Diginosis says, how about that AFC North missed a tree? It looks like someone just called a timeout.
The bullshit's real, man. Hey, the bullshit is real. We're going 9-8 Super Bowl, and we are going to get our asses fucking whooped in the wild card because I don't even know if we're good. But whatever. Fuck it. Steeler bullshit.
Yeah, you're lucky.
That's how it goes.
These 1
o'clock games everyone's imploding around us. It's all according to Kikaku. Like literally, that's what it is.
Says Q on Ball Rock. Yeah, we were doing that earlier. Thank you, Perna, for rating my stream. Love you, Brandon. We'll see you on Thursday. Baltimore just friendly quit or attempted a friendly quit, and they unplugged.
They're trying to, they're trying to just.
All right, second 18. Jackson Dart from the shotgun takes it. Looking, has nothing. He's going to throw it down the middle, and it's in quadruple coverage. And there is a flag on the play, though, as probably I think Dart was hit late. It's going to be a personal foul. I think they went low on him. James Ortega, the derp, like Lol Mets, is eternal. Oh, it was holding, and the penalties declined. Giants now turning back into the Giants. Now, I said earlier, last drive, I was like, yeah, pretty clean drive. And then Cam Scatterboot fumbles, and it's taken immediately back to the house.
Yeah. I mean, hey, Cam Scatterboot is definitely still someone that we let her watch.
As Dart is grabbing his knee now for some reason.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, he hit it. Oh, no. Yeah, it should be a bruise or a sprain, but it's now 3rd and 18. 4 down territory, 10:56 left in the game. Dart from the shotgun takes the snap. Singletary's open in the flat. He throws up the middle, and it's caught by Wandarius Toney. I wonder if they'll
Wandarius Toney. There you go. Yeah. I mean,
I wonder what Wandarius Toney's up to. But the Giants are going to go for it here. It's failing that rap about 8.
It's 4th and 3, but I mean, they kind of have to. I mean, you're down by 12. You're in a no man's land. You have to.
Just to suffer. I would run the ball here. Honestly,
quarterback, do what Penn State did. RPO sweep.
I was right. It was 4th and 6, by the way. Kyle, yo, Tree, can you do a Bryce Young funeral video for me when he's inevitably benched? Really starting to think my Panthers are cooked for a decade.
Bryce Young sucks. I mean, I thought he would at least keep that momentum, but dear God, it's
all right. Dart 4th and 6 takes the shotgun snap, pressure coming all around, pocket collapses. Dart rolling out, has nothing, throws the ball, and it's intercepted.
Well,
intercepted, and the game's over.
Yeah, it's
they're calling it no interception. Or he stepped out of bounds.
I think he stepped out of bounds. Well, as I said, man, at least you got the Mets. At least you have the Mets. Sorry, brother.
The Giants take an opportunity to win the game. They were out in front, in control, started committing turnovers. And this is an L.
As I said, you're not even bottom 3 in this window, dude. That's at least that.
The Ravens are 1 and 4.
The Ravens are they're wrecked. And Houston's offense has been bad too. Like they have not had offensive line help. They haven't done anything. CJ Stroud's been relatively calm in the pocket. He has 4 touchdowns. Like, what the hell?
The Jets and the Titans, I would say, are the worst teams in the NFL now.
Do you think Aaron Glenn's going to be on the hot seat right now? Because they're just dying, and there is no progress being made. In fact, some things have gotten worse.
It's only 1 year, though.
Here's the thing, though. You can tell, like, certain coaches don't have it in 1 year.
I mean, Urban Meyer.
Gerard Mayo.
Yeah, Mayo was not good. Yeah, who do you get to coach the Jets? Who wants that job? Nobody wants that job. Aaron Glenn wanted the job.
Well, because he used to play there. That was the key.
That's the only reason. All right, hold on. Christopher Bodden says, Trees boys, you lost to the Saints. Well, at least you have the Mets. Oh, wait. At least you have the Yankees. The Yankees got fucking asses. I'm gonna change.
Did you see that Aaron Judge swing, dude? It was bad.
It was
Like he swung at something that like like Javi Baez or I would swing at. Like, what the hell?
He got fooled.
It was like a way out of there. Like, it wasn't even close to the zone, though. It's like he was like predicating swing the whole time. It's weird, man. Well, the Broncos scored a touchdown, so the false hope is the hopium is back in Denver. But Philly's weird because, yeah, they should be a lot better than this. But yeah.
All right. All right, I put my new jersey on.
Ooh, Rags jersey, huh? How do you feel they're going to do this year, man?
They're going to suck too.
I don't know if they're
bad
gonna
already.
Suck. I mean, there's hope for them, I guess.
There's 10 minutes left in this fucking game, dude. 9:57 left as they pitch it to the outside. That's Miller. He's going to pick up about 7, 8. Kendra Miller. Now it's second down. They can just bleed out the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Giants suck. They suck. They suck dick. They suck ass. They suck penis. They suck fucking.
They suck dick or cock.
Ooh, yeah, they
Rico
suck dick, cock, or schlong.
They suck their Howard Johnson.
Bob Kaiser, at least you have NYR until Breadman comes to Minnesota. Yeah. We'll trade him. We'll find a way. And that's going to be a first down for the Giant for Kendre Miller. Initially stopped, picks up about 7 after contact. Amazing. Giganosis. So about that Mariners hitting. Woof. Yeah. What are the games today? I can start paying attention.
It's AL games. I think with the Mariners, yeah. I don't think anyone besides Cal Raleigh and J-Rod got hits in that game.
Yeah, they don't start till 4. So Yankees, Blue Jays at 4, and then Tigers, Mariners at 8. Both on Fox.
FS1.
First and 10. Giants now have their spirit broken after 3 consecutive turnovers. Kendre Miller again picked up about 6. They're just going to run it down their throat. And the Giants are thinking about gassing up that plane and getting the fuck out of New Orleans. Carver, maybe we shouldn't let New York have any football teams. That would be great. That would save me a lot of fucking heartbreak. All right, Giants, just let them score. Let them score.
Yep.
Beast Metal, the heroes of New Amsterdam shouldn't suck. They traded away known defensive liability Keandre Millstone and named notoriously violent locker room cancer JT Millstone captain. Yeah, JT Miller as the captain this year. Very interesting. That they bent over. They moved heaven and earth to get JT Miller back, who they ran out of town basically, and then now they're making him the captain. It's odd. As the Broncos just scored a TD. Which Ranger sweater is that? This is the old school one with the tie up on. I think it's from 2014.
Yeah, wasn't this the custom?
Rattler keeps the ball. So Taysom Hill falls short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down.
All right, I'm actually watching Red Zone right now. Is Bryce Young going to mess it up? No, that's pass interference on the Dolphins.
They're up 40-6.
I told you, you're not even a bottom 3 loss in this week.
Texans which is 44-10.
Yep.
Eagles, Broncos still kind of hanging around there. Cowboys absolutely destroying the Jets. Panthers, our first goal at the Panthers could fuck up the tank right here. It's 4th down. I wonder if the Saints are going to go for it or punt.
They're going to punt. You're not going to risk putting in your own field position up by 12.
Yeah,
no
that's
way.
True. I was surprised by that play call to Taysom Hill, but the Giants are going to have an opportunity to make this a little bit closer.
Your defense has pretty much laid waste to the Giants. They're going to take that chance.
Yeah. The Giants have not been good. The Giants have committed 3 turnovers now.
Yeah. What is Jalen Hurts doing? He's been missing throws left and right.
Yeah, he's breaking down in the second half. I mean, the Eagles have not put together a complete game.
Yeah. No, they haven't. They have not put together a complete game. And then Scooter's going to be coming on stream saying, "Oh, the Eagles frauds." It's like they can't play a full 60 minutes. That's why I don't think they're the best team in football, because they haven't played a full 60 minutes. They
I
keep
still
shitting the
think
bed.
they're the best team in football. They're
At
the
peak
only 5-0
potential,
team.
yes.
Are they the only 5-0 team? Bills have a shot.
Bills
Bills
could
are
do
off
it.
this week, right?
No, Bills are playing New England, so they got a good chance.
Oh yeah, that's a dub. Fucking New England sucks shit. Yeah,
Sacked.
Bills and Eagles on collision course. Here comes the punt. It is blasted up in the air. That's a big, thick, fat punt, and Shasky catches it at about the 38. Giants with good field position to start. 6:30 left in the game, needing 2 scores to take the lead.
Well, we have an Anthony Richardson sighting in Indianapolis.
What? AR's in?
Yep, they're putting in the backups.
Oh my God.
There's 8 minutes left in the fourth, and they're still driving.
Would you rather be the Steelers or the Colts?
Right now?
Yeah.
I mean, the Colts
Who
are
has
more
a better
convincing.
chance at a deep playoff run, the Steelers or the Colts?
The Steelers are always pretty good at like one and dones. So
I got to be honest. I'd rather be the Colts right now than the Steelers.
I mean, honestly, probably the case. You're probably right.
Colts are 4-1. They're going to have a home game for sure. For playoffs. They got an easy schedule coming out. I mean, they're in the AFC South or North. No, AFC South.
AFC South.
I don't know how.
I mean, AFC North might be easier right now.
South. I guess.
It was
what if they divided the divisions by racism?
So I mean, Indianapolis can be pretty racist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've heard that from Eric Dickerson.
Yeah, it's by the type of racism too. So it'd be like they'd have to expand to St. Louis, you know.
St. Louis, I would say maybe Kentucky.
Yeah.
Louisville.
I would say, you know, the NFC South is pretty organized well by racism, right? Jacksonville or Tampa Bay, Atlanta, you know.
Carolina, Charlotte.
Carolina, yep.
Charlotte's more transplants now, though.
Yeah. Charlotte is like the kind of the outlier there, but like, you know.
Yeah.
Atlanta and Tampa Bay, pretty good. You'd have to move Jacksonville in with them. All right.
They just golf in Jacksonville.
Did the Panthers just score?
Yeah, Rico Dowdle.
Oh my goodness. The Dolphins might be the worst team.
The Dolphins, I don't know why they keep blowing these. Like Miami's had plenty of chances and they just oh, that's why. They have no rushing attack. Here's a fun stat for you. Miami rushing, 14 attempts for 19 yards. Carolina rushing attempts, 25 for 204 yards, 185 of them by Rico Dowdle. Rico Dowdle is carrying. I don't know why Dallas let go of Rico Dowdle to begin with.
I don't get it. They said they saw Javonte Williams and they were like, yeah. That's
and Anthony Richardson just caught his own pass.
Spencer Rattler earlier caught his own pass and then threw it again.
You can't do that, I don't think.
Yeah. Dart looking deep. He's got Jalen Hyatt, who has no business being on the football field. 2nd and 10.
What happened? Did he miss?
He tried to run into his defender, but Jalen Hyatt was just on a basic go route, and Dart cannot connect. Dart is looking like a rookie today. I will tell you. I
mean, that happens. It happens.
Dart is not good in his second. He's having a sophomore slump. And now that they're behind by a lot, they're asking him to do a lot, which is, not what you want out of your rookie quarterback. 2nd and 10, Dart from the shotgun. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Scatterboo in the backfield. And he throws it to Darius Slayton. No, that's the new kid, Collins. Catches it for about 8 yards. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Yeah, right, Dart and Scatterboo have not been good today. They have been both fumbled, both created turnovers. It's been ugly.
I'm going to leave you to it, brother. Well,
all right, brother.
Good to stop by a little bit. I got to get back to work.
Try to stab your Uber driver.
Well, I'll try not to.
On 3rd and 3, Dart misses Collins, who is wide open underneath. All right, I love you, brother. I'll see you on Tuesday.
Peace out. Love you too, man.
A tier maker.
For
Yeah.
Tailmaker Dumpster Fire. As always,
Tailmaker,
man.
go do
See you, brother.
sports ball. Sports ball.
I'm doing it, baby. I'm doing it.
Sports
Doing it.
ball.
All the sport.
The sports ball. Thanks, Tree, for coming in and visiting. I hope everyone likes the stream. 360 people here. You're all awesome. We got rated by Perter earlier. 4th and 3. This is the game. This is the game because I think that they'll just kneel it out after this. Jackson Dart on 4th and 3 on his own 42 takes a snap, shotgun. Here comes the pressure. He's going to step up. He's going to run for it. He's going to get it. Those athletic moves gets him right to the 50, and the Giants need to hurry up. 5:43 left. Come on now, just because you converted, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. It's good to see Andrew Thomas out there pass blocking. How hard is it just to get in front of your defender? That must be like such a thing. Here comes Dart now, 1st and 10, takes the snap. There's a hold right there. Throws the ball over Bellinger's head. There's an obvious hold on offense. Dart was about to get blown up on the right side because Evan Neal is a bust of a draft pick. Darius Slayton now has been benched since the first half. Hyatt and Collins are out there as an illegal shift. And also holding that penalty is accepted. Here we go. Back him up. Jermaine Illuminor. Guys, stick with me and enjoy the salt. Let's go. Let's play some music. Let's play some music for the stream. What do we need here? First and 25 to go. Hart, it's the shotgun. Motions Robinson to his left. Here comes the shotgun pass. And he drops back and throws. And he's looking, throws it deep. Looking, he's got single coverage. Jalen Hyatt drops the ball just like Darius Slayton would. Derp. Dallas is on choke watch? No way. No way. As Jalen Hyatt can't come down with the ball. This is like a game of Madden where you've just completely blown it against your opponent, and you know that you somehow get the ball back, and you know that the guy is just outgunning you. Oh, Eagles only up by 7, but they have the ball on their own 25. Jackson Dart throws it and it's intercepted. Throws it and it's intercepted, and that is game. I don't know what the final score is going to be, but let's go ahead and finalize this. Yep. It started out as a day that you thought the Giants could look good enough to go to 2 and 3. And yeah, completely underthrown. Collins gave up on his route, just completely outcoached, out fucking prepared. Like, this is trash, dude. This is trash. This is shit. Broncos just tied it up. Evan Ingram. What just happened? This is the most interesting game. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the Broncos game. Don't care what happens with the Giants as Taysom Hill. Let's just cover the Broncos game. Here we go. Denver Broncos. Do I have this game? Yeah, it looks like he stayed up. Yeah, wow. Evan Ingram with an offensively amazing play. Yeah, Dable's gonna get fired after this. Look at Evan Ingram extend towards the goal line, and he keeps his knee up. Wow, Eagles are choking. Perna must be jacking off right now. He must be jerking that little tiny cock of his, just saying, oh my gosh, no more Bover throws. No more Bover throws. Oh, they're going to go for 2. Wow, this is ballsy. Broncos going for 2. Sends a man in motion. Bo Nix throws it on the money. Is that Cortland Sutton? With the, yep. And the Broncos now lead in Philadelphia, 18-17. No, it's Franklin. Franklin, we're having a bogasm here. Wow. Unbelievable throw out in the flat. It must be nice to have a team that can execute. Proper Jeezy. Colin was so damn lazy. Collins, yeah, he was very lazy on. That's why he's not a fucking starter, dude. No Malik Neighbors, that's not an excuse. Dolphins trying to blow the lead against the Panthers. 24-20. Ravens not blowing the lead or not coming back against the Texans. Is there any early finals here? How come the Colts game is not over yet? 40-6. How come the Jets Cowboys is not over? Eagles might possibly find a way to win here. You're right. You're right. Very ballsy by Sean Payton. It is now 18-17. 7:36 left in that game. 3rd and 10 in the New York Giants game here. All right, I'll go back to the Giants game. I'm just watching this other game here. I'm pulling a red zone. I'm going to have to autopsy this Giants game. And it's pretty clear what happened. The Giants suck. The Giants suck ass. Nah, I can't. I got to watch my product. Dable shit. It's 4th down now. The Saints will be punting. There's 4:23 left in the game. Giants, you know, they have not played well last 2 drives. Tarragon says you want to watch actual good football. Well, here we go. The Saints have not done enough to win this game, but they have played well defensively. But the Giants suck. I don't know why they went out and beat the Chargers. They shouldn't have done that. Dart's been terrible with that turd smear on his face. And Russell Wilson should just come in and finish this game. Bring back Russ. The ride never ends. Terrible late slate coming in. Watch as the Titans upset the fraudulent. The Titans are playing the Cardinals. Who's doing that? All right, 4th and 5. The Saints appear to be going for it here. Rattler's still on the field. They're in Giant territory. 4th and 5. If they convert this, the game is effectively over. Sends a receiver out to the left. Rattler takes the snap, throws it up the middle, and they get it. They get it, and it's Rashid Shaheed, and this game's over. Can't even step up. This is coaching. Can't even step up in a situation that they're being gifted. They're tired. They've just given up. They don't even want to play. They're letting Spencer Rattler dart them up like it's not a fucking, like Spencer fucking Rattler, dude. Spencer Rattler is beating the Giants. They have lost to everybody else they've played. It's week 5. And now Spencer Rattler looks like an all-pro. Here it is. Here it is. Cancel the Giants. And it's a run for 2, and that's going to take it down. Giants used their last time out. 2 more runs.
I slam my penis in the car door. You slam your penis in the car door.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
It looks like the Eagles are going to be forced to punt. Let's switch over to that game because this game is effectively over. We're going to switch over to that game. The Broncos appear to have held. Terrible game slates. The J is silent. Loss isn't on Dart. You can't when the wide receivers can't catch. Our lazy, undisciplined, along with the rest of the team. Dable is done. Yeah, but Dart threw 2 picks, 2 pretty bad picks. You know. He also fumbled. There's just there's an alley just past the exit of pit road. They have to configure the Roval pit road. Chastain drove over it, overcooking his exit. Ooh, ugly. Yeah, the receiver did throw it up on the route, but I mean, yeah, I guess, you know, Dart was not good. He wasn't great because you know what?
To win games, you have to win the game, not lose the game, honestly. And that is how you lose the game. You're moving the ball down the field. You're 1st and 10, and then you find yourself at 2nd and 20. You know, that was critical.
All right, the Eagles are punting, and the Broncos will have the ball and the lead with 5 minutes to go exactly. We'll see what happens there. We'll see. Giants game is essentially final. Let's put this back up here just to let you know that the Giants lost because they suck. Oh, they might kick a field goal here. But I'm watching the Eagles. Hopefully the Eagles, you know, my only reprieve for the Giants losing could be possibly the Eagles losing. Cowboys won. They get off the schneid. The Cowboys are 500. 1-2-1. Or 2-2-1. They're a better team than the New York Giants. Cowboys should be 1-3. 2-3. Bo Nix floats it up. He's got his tight end. He's going to pick up a first down and get down in bounds. What a great job by Troutman there to stay in bounds. 4th and 6 now. I think it's a 2-minute warning over there in New Orleans because the Giants suck. Giants suck. They suck dick. They suck ass. They suck shit. They suck fucking balls. What else? What other things suck? They suck poopy. They suck pee-pee. They suck dick. Hey, sorry, Fives. I think there needs to be a massive house cleaning for all this. Saquon, McKinney, DJ, and then some. Yeah. Yeah, pretty bad. They suck ass balls. They suck earwax. They suck dingleberries. They suck eggs. They suck eggs through a dingleberry. They suck toilet paper through a fucking ball sack. They suck nuts. They suck unlimited diarrhea. They suck find tit. Unlimited diarrhea. They suck touchdown Dallas. What? They don't suck that. All right, 2nd and 6 for the Broncos, leading 18-17, 3:34 left. Bo Nix fakes the handoff, keeps the ball, then throws it. I wonder if he got it. There was a receiver in the area. That's not going to be grounding, but wow, that was an ugly play from Bo Nix. Ugly play. He got bailed out by his own athleticism there. That should have been grounding. Wow. Sucking the will to live. Giants suck beignets. No bagels today. Maybe next week I need to get bagels. Oh, they're going to call him for the grounding. The bone tensional grounding. Oh, the Saints missed the field goal. Wow, that guy's cut. Holy shit. And that the Giants are going to get the ball back with 1:56 on the other side of the 2-minute warning. With down 2 scores. Giants are terrible. All right, let's switch back over to the Giants, see what they do in their last possession. As Bo Nix initially got bailed out, but then they called the there's gonna be a roughing call on Jackson Dart as he gets sacked. It's just, the Giants suck, dude. How are they gonna call roughing the passer? It was a sack. Well, look at this play. Dart went from empty backfield. Henderson just comes screaming off the edge. That is not roughing. That is a football play. How is that roughing? He hit him in the back. There's no way. There's no way. That's bullshit. Is Kellen Moore the head coach of the Saints? He's got some bitch tits out there. Wow. That was egregiously bad. That was one of the cleanest sacks I've seen all year. Dart from the backfield steps up, throws to his check down, Theo Johnson. You've got your tight end as a check down. Clock's still running, 1:43. Giants have no timeouts. Kellen Moore is your head coach. I had no idea. Now Denver got a first down at the Philadelphia 37. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, and there's a first down for Theo Johnson. Oh, it was a 5-yard. No. Wow, they didn't call the. Holy shit. I cannot believe they didn't call. How does Denver have the ball on the Philly 42? All right. Jackson Dart on the 32. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. I don't know why. He's going to step up, run, throws it to Scadaboo, who barely catches it. Stays in bounds to get a couple of yards when he should have just gone out of bounds. They're going to run up and spike it. They could score and get an onside kick, but the Giants do not deserve to win or even threaten to win this game. Minute left. If the Giants could not have fucking turned the ball over 86 times, they might have had a chance to win this game. All right, here we go. Giants again, 26, up 26-14. Dart from the shotgun takes it. Looking, almost gets sacked, throws to Scadaboo as his check down, get out of bounds. There you go. Don't fumble the ball. TV and Sleep says at least the Giants aren't the Jets. Yeah. What, one less win? One less win. Well, we all knew this was a trap game, and the Giants got trapped. No surprises there. We all knew it was going to happen. We all saw it coming. Dart now from the shotgun. One receiver. He's got Cam Scadaboo to his left. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the pass, throws it, lofts it up for Johnson, and it's pass defended. That'll bring up 4th down, 4th and 9. And this is the game as Kool-Aid McKinstry knocks it down. How did you lose? We lost because we suck. Long time out in Philly. Yeah, Kurt, you're great. Yeah, Jerry was like, yeah, you're welcome. Y'all were up when we checked in. Yeah. We're up 14-3, and we gave up 23 unanswered points. And the Saints are going to call a timeout on 4th and 9. What a waste of everybody's fucking time. What a waste of everybody's time. Now the Denver Broncos have the ball. They're in field goal range now in Philadelphia. This could be, you could, the fucking, Perna's going to be insufferable. Insufferable. Thank you, Buster. Love you too, man. I'm doing my best. Big meaty claws. Chin up 5. You could be a Ravens fan like me. Just a hypothetical question. How much blood alcohol content is enough to kill you? Ooh. That's like 0.3 and above. Anything above that is pretty bad. Anything above 0.3, you know, 0.1 something. Blood alcohol, they need to just score it on like a 1 to 10 scale. It's pretty dumb how we have all these scales that don't make any sense. And the Giants commit a false start on 4th and 9. Fucking morons. Fucking morons. Scooter is insufferable, but I love Scooter. You don't understand how much I love Scooter with his weird obsession with doubling down on everything. 4th and 14 for the New York Giants. Shittiest team in the league right now besides the Dolphins and the Jets. The Jets are bad. Jets are pretty bad. Carolina has taken the lead over the Dolphins 27-24. Now they're calling a false it's movement on the Saints. Unbelievable. Just get to the conclusion, will you? Holy fuck. Unnecessary roughness. The Broncos are now in the red zone. All right, let's try to get this 4th down done, and we'll see what happens in this Philly Broncos game. Because life sucks when you're a Giants fan. Life sucks when you're a Giants fan. Giants had multiple opportunities to at least make this game close. They actually had a chance to take the lead at 14-19, and then they were in the red zone, and Cam Scatterboo fumbled. So, you know, who's this on? Empty backfield. Dart looking, gets flushed from the pocket, makes one guy miss, takes off, looking left, has no options, throws it, and Wandarius Toney drops it. That game is over. That game is over. Fucking shit. All right, back to the Broncos Eagles. We'll wrap this up, and we'll call it. Mark 5, I love your stadium videos. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't do the bagels today. Jim Harbaugh has resigned. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Dart's going to follow the get ruined angle. Yep. He's going to follow the get ruined angle. Is it 2-minute warning yet in Eagle land? Nope. So we got a whole commercial and shit here to watch. Here's another timeout. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. The Eagles don't have any timeouts. So if they pick up a 1st down, the game's over. Yeah, I got to go to more stadiums, bro. Derlo, I got to go to more stadiums. I need to figure it out. I think I might go to the Verizon Center next. I might do the Verizon Center. That's a real possibility. I've been to that place many times. I might take in a college football game too. Might go see a game in Maryland. We'll see. We'll see. All right, now finally this down for the Lucky Bald Man Dirt from Diganosis. Finally from the Broncos and the Eagles. Here comes Bover throw. Bover hands it off, and it's going to be about 3 yards. It's going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Huge 3rd down coming up. All right, here comes the drama. I do have to come to NRG. It looks like a brilliant fucking stadium. The Dolphins just lost. Sports Dog Judd. I think Mike McDaniel's fired, dude. Mm-hmm. I think the Eagles might make it out of this game. Eagles might make it out. They might win this game. And if the Broncos lose on another field goal, if the Broncos lose on another last second field goal, I don't know how we're gonna have to put Perna on a watch. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to put Perna on watch. All right, some finals. Finally, the Giants and Saints are final. Cowboys and Jets still not over, even though it's 37-20. Titans for some reason are playing the Cardinals and the Bucks and the Seahawks. That's terrible. I guess the only interesting game maybe might be Commanders Chargers. The Lions are gonna crush the Bengals, and yeah, awful slate of games today. This is our best chance here for a good game. Yeah, we're not a professional football team, Grant. We're trash. We are trash. Yeah, imagine losing to an 0-4 team. Let's see. The Giants now, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I got to tweet this. All 4 of the Giants' losses this year have come to previously winless teams. All 4. That is amazing. But they'll get the Eagles on Thursday, and I'll stream that, and it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly and shitty. It's going to be terrible. Here you go. Here you go, Broncos. Broncos football. 3rd and 8. They can either score a touchdown or kick a field goal. This has been the longest 2 minutes of a game I've ever fucking seen, dude. Here it is. Bo Nix, former Auburn quarterback, former Oregon Duck. From the shotgun formation, fakes the handoff on the jet sweep. Here comes pressure. He's going to run for it. He's going to just dive down. He's going to take the safe option, and that is going to set up the Eagles with a chance to win the game. However, they're going to have about a minute 15, a minute 10 to do it. And the Broncos are going to burn their last time out with about 1 minute 10 left in the game. Is Sean Payton going to go for it on 4th and 9? They're not that fucking stupid. Kick the field goal, you fucking idiot. Can't be that fucking stupid. Can't be that fucking dumb. All right, a minute 14. And Bo Nix, that they weren't going to throw the ball in that situation unless something was wide open. Bo Nix does the smart thing, comes down, fake punt. Yeah. Fake field goal. Fakes don't really catch the other team off guard that often. They're ready for that shit because a block is sometimes more unlikely. Even a block here doesn't really help. I mean, they're still trailing, It's just a field position thing. They might be able to take it back, but here we go. Here we go, Broncos. Here we go. The Eagles blocked several field goals. However, this is big because and they jumped. Oh my goodness, the Eagles jumped. They might have done that on purpose to bait Sean Payton into going for it. They might have done that shit on purpose. Jets are 0-5. That game's finally over, I think. Oh, they're calling it on the Broncos? Oh yeah, the Broncos did move, but wow, that could have been considered a neutral zone infraction. False start. Here we go. Back them up. It makes it a 30. They took a 31 yarder and turned it in 36. Kick is up, and it is good. Here we go. Minute 11 left. Broncos up 21-17. One of the most common scores in NFL history. Will Lutz puts it through, and here we go. 111 for a touchdown. Here comes the Eagles bullshit. Here comes the Eagles bullshit. Here it comes. Here it comes. All right. Broncos ready to kick it off. 162 of you still here. I love y'all. Thanks for staying with me. You could also, probably everybody else is over at Perna's stream. Jalen Hurts getting ready over there on the sideline. He is just chucking it up. Come on, what is the delay here? Kick off. These games have been just intentionally obtuse. Like, come on, line up and kick it off. Eagles doing their best to try to blow this game. What is the delay? There you go. And here comes the kickoff. It's going to be fielded at about the 1 and brought up to the 25. And here we go. First and 10, minute 6 left. Eagles have no timeouts left. Here comes Jalen Hurts. Is Jalen Hurts an MVP? I think so. Here comes the Broncos D to try and shore this up. Hurts from the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. He's got Barkley in the backfield with him. Takes the shotgun snap. Here it comes, pass rush, and he's going to be sacked on the first fucking play. Wow, Denver has come to play. Holy shit. Hurts calmly looking out, barking out orders. He looks like a fighter that's been hit in the face. 2nd and 14, clock running, 47 seconds left. Again, Broncos pressure. They blitz at the last second, dumped off to Barkley. Barkley's going to stay in bounds down at the 30, and the clock is still running. It sets up 3rd down, 36 seconds left. The Eagles have to score a touchdown. 3rd and 7, 30 seconds left. 30, 29, 28. Ball still hasn't been snapped. Now shotgun snap. Hurts takes it, looking, throwing up the middle, and it is knocked down in the middle of the field. The pass intended for number 80, Barron, with the PBU. That is now 4th and 7, 21 seconds left to go. Who was the intended? Oh, he was held for sure. That was Dallas Goedert. He was held a little bit, but they couldn't see it because that is called sneaky shit. And the Eagles do it to lots of other teams all the time. 21 seconds left. Eagles fans upset. They are wondering, how did they blow this game to the previously 2-2 Broncos? 4th and 7. Broncos will rush 4. Nope. They're sending all 4. And Bonito pushes the pile back, and it's a duck, and it is incomplete, and the Broncos are going to win this game. And there's a flag coming in late. What is this bailout shit? What is this? Pass interference on the defense when they did not need to. Was the ball tipped? Yeah, he held it. There's no pass interference there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pass interference. That's pass interference all day. Nah, that's not ref ball. It's 100%. That's 100% pass interference. If that's not pass interference, then they should just delete the league. All right. Eagles get a fresh set of downs off of the pass interference. And it's now 1st and 10, 15 seconds left. Right at about midfield. Hurts takes the snap. Look, he's got to check down. No pass, no pressure right there. And he's going to complete it inbounds at about the 25. They're going to have 2 chances to Jahan Dotson at a Hail Mary here. Broncos are doing their best to blow this game. Game was over. Game was over. Should have just let him catch it, honestly. Should have just let him catch it. The clock would have ran out. Vance Joseph over there pissed off like a motherfucker. Just mad as hell at his defense. 1st and 10 on the 30. 9 seconds left. 3 defenders at the goal line for the Broncos. They'll send only 3 or 4. Hurts. Shotgun snap, takes it, looking, 3 rushers, throws deep to the right, and it is almost intercepted. There was a lot of contact down there, and there's 3 seconds left, and they're not going to get the call this time. This will be the last game. Hurts has looked for Goddard multiple times on this drive. Does he not have other wide receivers? That was not pass interference. Skinner, he was not coming back to that ball anyways. He was not coming back to that ball. Fuck your complaining, Sirianni. Your fucking dumbass sunglasses. Fuck you. Goddard was holding on to the defender. Yeah, it's a little touchy, but you don't blow that in that situation. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10, 4 seconds left, and it looks like a false start. No. What's going on? Why are they standing around? Play clock down to 21. Doesn't matter if they take a delay a game. It's still a Hail Mary. They should tush push it here. They might pick up 15 yards. Here comes the snap. Hurts taking it. Bonito, double team, triple team. Here comes the blitz. He throws it up. He chucks it, and it is incomplete. And the Broncos pull off the upset. Perna is happy now. It is final. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Cry, Eagles, cry. Wow. All right. Well, we had a stream today. It was terrible. Giants lost, but the Eagles also lost. Happy for Perna. Happy that you guys came out here. I love you. Tree and I will be on the dumpster fire on Tuesday doing the tier maker. Love y'all. See you later.